That's right, it's Toxic Femininity brought to you by Midnight Ginger Lives Matter on Midnight Edge. Capital Monday night. Roar. Every day, hundreds of ginger lives are taken over. And now, it's time we take them back. These are dark times. Wait, that too much? It's 200 mils. Yeah, we should probably say these are rough times for gingers. We will not stand by anymore as ginger lives are taken over. Ginger lives matter here with Toxic Femininity. Thank you so much.
Say their names. Who are all the gingers who've been replaced?
Mary Jane.
Ariel. April.
April. The list goes on and on.
Was it Rogue? There's another one. There's a few.
There's so many. What was that guy's name?
Not Rogue, but you're thinking of Jean Grey.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and I was thinking of that kid, Superman's sidekick.
Oh, Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen, that's right.
And they even replaced male gingers.
Yeah, man. And
absolutely.
Absolutely. He's now.
Well,
I'm surprised that the new Archie wasn't black, to be honest with you.
No, that's true. They kept him.
As someone who's grown up with a ginger sister, I feel that I need to be the spokeswoman.
Here.
For Ginger Lives Matter.
I'm all for this.
Oh, God.
I'm right there with you, Michelle.
Little Orphan Annie.
Annie was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Wasn't
she
she
was.
like the OG replaced one? Like they started with Annie.
No, I think it all started in like comics and cartoons, if I remember right.
Ooh.
But yeah.
No ginger.
Could be wrong. You might be right. Somebody else knows anything sooner than that one, but I'm sure. Because that's the thing is, by the time we got to some of these, it had almost gotten cliche.
Yeah,
so.
They really did. I now that Jane said that thing about the rearranging of the words, and now I think there's something to that. I really do.
I'm not going to get into that. She said it, not me.
She did say it, and I believe her.
Was that actually on the stream or was that before the stream? I don't know.
No, that was on the stream.
Okay, it was on the stream. I couldn't remember.
It was a mind-blowing comment.
It was.
What did she say? Why did I miss this?
She said just rearrange the letters a little bit.
Of ginger.
And that's why she said she thinks it's a racist in joke for writers to do that.
Mind blown.
Wow. Yeah.
I was like, see, all the pieces of the puzzle starts like falling into place once you're like, oh, dang.
Gingers are the new gingers.
Black is the new orange.
Yes.
Oh God, that is so funny.
Or is it the other way around? I'm trying to remember now.
No, it used to be orange is the new black, but now
no, but I mean, does that still stand? I'm just saying, like. Anyway, moving on. Let's introduce this lovely panel because my gosh, I am just flabbergasted at this huge panel of guests we have, and we also have another guest who might be joining us in Magitech Mags if she can make it. But let's see who is here. We have Michelle from Force of Light. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Good to be here with you, awesome ladies, and Tom.
Did you watch the Oscars?
I did not.
Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be a running gag.
I watched it.
Oh my gosh! Don't say you did then, because then it's going to ruin it.
You ruined the gag.
No. Oh.
Carrie is also here from Deprogrammed. How are you doing? We're glad to have all you back.
Thanks for having me back. I'm doing well. I did not watch the Oscars. I did watch a clip from the Oscars from 20 years ago, from 2003. So give me a little time to catch up.
Well, I got a couple of clips for you for today, or from the Oscars. Well, at least the red carpet.
Cool. Okay.
And speaking of Oscars, in memoriam, here's all the redheads that have given their lives. Ginger side.
Oh my goodness.
The list just goes on and on.
So, Tris. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wally, or whatever his name is.
Wally West, yeah.
Wally West. Oh my God, who's that other dude? The one next to Zendaya. Who is that?
Let's see here. I'm not even sure. Let's look. Let me get closer so I can see.
Is that Isaac?
Isaac from Castlevania. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know about him.
I
They
liked Isaac in Castlevania though.
I did like Isaac in Castlevania too.
Yeah.
I thought he
I
was
have the
cool.
art book next to me. Like I
See,
love
like,
Castlevania.
I do
Josie
too. I
and
love
the
that.
Pussycats. That was way back in the earlier 2000s, so that might beat the other one.
Hmm.
That was pretty early on.
Poor Annie.
Yeah, Annie. Yeah. Then you had Lana back in the day. This one was not so bad, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's Iris
See, and this
West.
guy almost played Robin back in the 90s. Actually,
Heimdall. Oh, that's funny.
It goes on and
Wait,
on
who's
and
the
on.
last one?
Oh, that's Casey Kelly from Dark Knight.
Oh,
She was the only female Robin, or one of the two, I think. Was there two?
So who wants to bet that the next time a Batman movie does Poison Ivy, she will be replaced?
Oh, snap.
Gonna be black next time.
That wouldn't make any sense though.
It would make as much sense of a mermaid, a black mermaid having dreadlocks in the freaking water. Okay, like I don't know what.
I knew a black lady named Ivy once, and I'm not going to tell you what she did as a profession.
Or, I mean, it would make as much sense, and I know this isn't dealing with gingers, but I mean, they cast a Latino to be Snow White.
Oh my God!
You know,
they cast a Spanish white man to be her dad too, because like
I noticed that in the trailer. So I'm like, so is her mom black because she's got a Spanish dad? Like,
yeah.
You know,
I always thought the dad was kind of a man whore, but wasn't her sisters like a varied like backgrounds too in the original cartoon from the 90s?
Well, they all had like different tail colors.
I thought they
we were
were.
talking
I
about
thought,
Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because Poseidon, basically all of the sisters are named off of different oceans.
Oh yes, see that's what I need. Kara knows what I'm talking about because they're all like I said. Because isn't there even one that's like black? I thought like the original sisters. Was that just Ariel's friend? Now I can't remember.
I think that was.
I never
the
actually
mute
watched
friend.
the series. Okay, yeah, because I remember it vaguely, but like only because I'm passing because I had a young kid at that point. But
oh, Tom, you know you just watched it.
well, that's when Little Mermaid 2 and 3 came out, and I also had a video store, so yeah, it's everywhere.
Oh man. Well, they did play the trailer at the Oscars, and you ladies didn't watch it. Now, I will say she looked great. Like at the Oscars, she looked great. Like I was like, her dress was pretty. She looked great, and then, but she was standing next to like freaking what's her name,
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, and Melissa McCarthy looked like a giant.
I loved her dress. I actually
What, Melissa's?
Yes, I
You
thought
like
that.
that?
I
What
liked
is
the
that?
color looked really nice on her.
The color looked okay, but I didn't like the weird, like
The poof.
yeah, like the giant poofy sleeves. I was like, can you calm down with the poof a little bit because you're already a poof. Like your entire thing is a poof. You need to calm down. But hold on, let me pull up the dress because I had it here. Where's
I have to see this now.
Oh, this poor unfortunate soul.
Okay, hold on.
You went there.
I did.
Oh my God.
I would.
Because I
got
saw
it here.
her post about it on Instagram today.
Oh,
It's very red, but I think the actual
Oh.
dress, if you separate it, it could be really pretty.
It's not horrible.
I
I
have
guess.
to disagree only because it looks like it's
Oh, you're
swallowing
pulling it up.
her. It goes way up too high on her
Mhm.
neck.
That's
Like,
what
Yeah,
I'm
the
thinking.
neckline could be better.
it's like
And
it's
the sleeve.
choking her and the sleeves and it's sort of you should like for your body type accentuate your positives. And I bet she has a really lovely cleavage. Like
She probably has a
this
really nice
area
set of
of the neck.
knockers.
like show your neck.
You know what?
What?
Speaking, I never did finish introducing everybody.
Oh,
I am so sorry, ladies.
So
Just
that was
real
my
quick.
fault. That was my fault.
No.
We got a little
We'll get back
derailed.
to
It's
this. We'll
okay.
get back to this because I'm like, why am I still here? Oh yeah, I'm still introducing people. We also have joining us back again, and I'm so excited to see Carol in here because we're going to have her on Friday as well on the morning show. So
Yeah.
twice,
Hello, hello.
twice the Karen this week, and also we have Nina as well. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm doing okay. Kind of got sick a little bit.
Yeah, so we're working
but I'm
through
okay.
that.
I'm here. I'm not queer, but I'm here. It's okay. Everything's okay, people.
Well, and even if you were, we'd still accept you. But anyway, I'm gonna go
Good.
stutter in the back to Melissa McCarthy.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Carrie. I think like this was I don't mind the bottom of the dress, but like the top.
You know what it
No.
reminds me of? I have this. So one of my cousins, she has 19 children, and they are like
19. Holy
Yes.
shit!
and they used to be very sheltered, and they were all homeschooled, and they used to like not
Well,
watch
no kidding.
TV
You'd
or
have to do it on shifts, would
Oh my god! I thought
That's a whole
my
classroom
grandma had.
itself.
But
my mom and my dad had 9 brothers and sisters, and I thought that was a bit much. Okay,
yeah, this
sorry,
is a
keep
bit
going.
much. But the point is, they used to be back before they got a TV show, and now they're culturally hip and modern. But they used to dress like
Right.
when they would go to the beach, they would have to wear bathing suits that came to the girls all the way to their ankles and all the way to their wrists and up their neck like that. And this reminds me of some of those dresses and bathing suits that these really kind of Puritan sort of religious people will wear, where they're like, don't show any skin. So when I look at it, I'm like, I can't see anything but your face.
Sarah's showing ankle. Sarah's showing ankle.
Oh my god! I'm trying to find the video of them together because it's such a clash. But
The main thing that grabs my eye is
Sorry.
is that it's just not very it's not very flattering to Melissa McCarthy, who, you know, I know she has been on more the plus side, but she has like lost weight and looks, you know, from the past and looks
I
a
mean,
lot
you look at her
better.
compared to what she was in Bridesmaids.
Yes. And I just feel that they could have given her so many other dresses that would have made her look so much better.
Agreed. And this is
She
what I
did
mean,
post a
especially
picture on her Instagram of her and what's her face. There you go.
see, especially when they're like standing next to each other, it just makes her look so much more puffy and like weird looking versus her because she looked really
looks
good.
lovely.
in
She's
this dress.
beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, she looked great.
She looks
And
like
the
a
dress
freaking
is
from her.
princess,
She's
that's
a
for
sea
sure.
witch.
It's gorgeous.
I know. It's like it's almost as if it was planned because they wanted to make
It
her look
was.
like evil, you know,
Does
Ursula.
Melissa McCarthy play Ursula?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like shouldn't they have made the dress purple then? I feel like that's a missed opportunity because why go bright red if
Should
you're
have,
trying to
considering she's going with the blue, which is obviously invoking the Little Mermaid kind of look. Yeah.
she should have gone purple.
Do you know, even though I don't think the movie looks good, I know Melissa McCarthy gets a lot of crap, I actually think she could probably pull off Ursula pretty
I
well.
think
I
she's
agree.
actually doing great.
Did
as
you ladies
Ursula.
see the new trailer or no?
Yeah.
Because she actually
Yeah.
I
got to
have
hear her
not
talk a
watched
little
it.
bit. She's actually not one of the few semi-decent things in the trailer.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
I think she's
She's
probably
kind of
the
the star
best
of the
thing from
trailer.
the trailer. Yeah. I agree. And she actually looks really good as Ursula. She's
got the laugh down
Yeah.
down pat.
Yes.
Like
It was great. I actually have no complaints about her being Ursula. I think she's great.
Well, and you know, I will say, is it? I always get her. Is it Haley
Halle
Berry?
Halle or Haley? I don't know.
Bailey.
I think
Halle Bailey.
Yeah,
Halle
Bailey.
Bailey.
Halle
Because
Bailey.
there's Halle Berry,
Yes.
and then is it Haley Bailey or Halle Bailey?
We'll go with yes.
Okay. Whatever her name
Chat,
is,
help,
Bailey.
chat.
You
Do
know,
work
she
for
does
us.
at least. They did at least get someone who has a good voice. You know, I'll give them that.
Yes.
Because, I mean, good Lord, Emma Watson's voice was horrific as Belle.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you could hear the digital in her voice.
Oh, it was so bad.
Oh, look, Halle got, I don't know what the hell her name is, but she looks great. At the Oscars, she looked really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
She's
very
beautiful.
flattering.
That's a very nice color on her too.
Mhm. She totally went for like the Little Mermaid look. I was like,
She reminds
ooh.
me of who played Cinderella back in the day.
Brandy.
Brandy. I was gonna say
Brandy,
Brittany,
yeah.
but that's not Brady Venti.
She reminds me of Brandy in the older Cinderella movie.
Yeah. She kind of does have that feel.
And that's a positive statement because Brandy is beautiful.
Love that movie. Yeah, I actually love the Brandy Cinderella adaptation. I thought that was really good. It was a good one.
My favorite adaptation of Cinderella is Ever After.
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah,
With
Ever
Drew
After is great.
Barrymore. That's the best
Yeah,
one.
so good.
Just like Hook is the best adaptation. of Peter Pan.
Absolutely.
100%.
Everybody else, like they're all right except for that one.
I
But
need to watch that again.
so
That
the
was
Oscars
good.
did happen, and Tom,
They
you can stick around for this, Tom, because
Um,
you're a fan
Well,
of the
did
Oscars.
you want to talk about this one real quick while you're talking about fashion? This is Rihanna. This thing she was wearing.
That's the second outfit. That's her stage outfit.
Yeah, it makes her look pregnant.
She is.
I think she is pregnant.
She's very pregnant.
Is she? It doesn't look like she
Yes.
is. Oh, wow.
She's very pregnant.
Well, then it
They-
works. I
They
guess.
announced they announced that after the Super Bowl
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know she was pregnant.
because
That's why
she
she's pregnant.
Congratulations,
performed
Rihanna.
pregnant during the Super Bowl.
Oh, see,
I actually thought this was really this one looked great. I wasn't feeling her other outfit too much. Like
oh,
I thought,
okay. I
was
guess
like,
so. I
okay.
thought her belly ended somewhere back there. I guess that's my bad.
Oh my
I
God.
also don't like to assume because, yeah, you know.
Yes.
I immediately went to Twitter after I saw her performing. I was like, "Is she pregnant? Like,
Yeah.
Is she pregnant again?"
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
derailing over. Sorry.
Some
Is she
people in the
making a
chat
new
are
version of the Jackson 5? Is that what's going on? I
some
mean,
people in the chat are really mean.
spitting out a
Okay,
bunch of talented kids or what?
this
Shut up,
was
chat. Be
Rihanna's-
nice.
This was Rihanna's outfit on the red carpet.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that. I think it she wants to accentuate her belly.
That looks much better, actually, in my opinion. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought too, but I mean, I didn't love this part, it just looks really uncomfortable. Like I would have done like a flowy kind of situation so that it's not so uncomfortable. But
Oh, 'cause
It's
it looks like
Rihanna and she
leather.
can rock it.
yeah, but it is Rihanna. She can rock it, so yeah, it's true. But yeah, there you go. That's her red carpet outfit. That was her stage outfit, which was really weird because I don't know if you guys saw Lady Gaga's red carpet outfit because she went and changed entirely for her performance and she went and like wore slacks and
Hold on.
like
So Lady Gaga did show up and perform. I was told she wasn't going to.
she did.
Did she
performed.
slay? I love
They
that
announced it at the
song.
last minute, right?
Yeah, she performed and she like went and took all of her makeup off. She basically showed up in like shorts and like a t-shirt on the stage, and I was like, why wouldn't you just sing it in your own outfit? Like I was so
She's subverting
confused.
expectations.
She did.
It
But
was
I love that
confusing.
song. That song is like
What song?
the song from
Hold My
Maverick
Hand?
Top Gun. Hold My Hand from Top
Mhm.
Gun.
Oh yes.
I was kind of bummed
Oh,
that
yeah.
didn't win, actually, because I was like, I mean, this movie deserves some kind of recognition.
They got one, didn't they?
They got one. They
Just
got a
the
few.
one, yeah.
I love that
aw.
movie.
What beat her song? Man, that
The
was
one
like
from
an 80s power ballad.
The RRR one.
Oh.
I haven't watched that one. Is that good?
Oh, it's so
It's
good.
supposed to be good. I've never seen it. Yet.
I
that on
love
Netflix?
that movie. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Tara, it's so good.
It's
I'm
long, though.
slacking on
Tom,
so
I'm very
many
disappointed
topics
that
right
you
now.
haven't seen it. I'm
I'm
disappointed. in
kind
you,
of
Tom.
istophobe about everything. So when somebody says I should do something, I do the opposite.
God damn it, Tom.
I'm just lazy.
That too.
Okay, so
Right.
Lady Gaga, this is her singing. I can't play it because she's
This song, I wasn't like a fan at first, and then I heard it every time I go to Walmart, like that other Sia song, and now it's like always stuck in my head.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Yeah,
like an 80s power ballad, but
She
today
did a
I
good
love
job.
it.
Yeah.
this is her singing at the Oscars. I mean, I would have preferred if she had just sang it in her like.
But
red
see,
carpet
that's the thing,
outfit,
Nina. We were expecting her to show up in either some elaborate dress
which she did on the red carpet.
on the red carpet, but like
Yeah.
in the song, like even more elaborate, and or bacon.
Oh my god!
So you know, the fact that she showed up like this
The
is
meat
subverting
dress.
our expectations. Exactly.
The infamous meat
Ah,
dress.
The meat dress.
It is
yeah.
actually. I think that's a great point.
She did
She's
a
like,
really good
what can I
version
do
too.
that's edgy when I've worn a meat dress?
Exactly.
I know. It's like, where do you go from here?
Let me go from hot to comfy.
But she's also
And I
evoking a
can
little bit of the.
respect
I think she's
You know-
evoking a little bit of the military here too, in a sense.
I
but-
think
That's what I
so,
was gonna
yeah.
say. You know what she could
Yeah.
have done to totally subvert people's expectations of her? She should have at the end had like an American flag draped over her for the song.
Ooh,
there
that would
you
have really.
That would
been
have pissed
something.
off a
Oh,
majority
yeah.
of the
There you
Oscars.
go.
MAGA hat.
Oh, this explains it.
flag.
She did wear bacon, but somebody ate the bacon. It was probably Brendan Fraser.
Mm. So here's Lady Gaga's Oscar dress. Hang on, let me bring it up for you guys because she
Now,
did.
she's won my respect. I used to never really like Gaga, but she over the
I
last
liked
few
her in
years,
A
she
Star
really
Is
has.
Born.
Yeah.
Like she's really kind of she made a big turn.
Oh wow, yeah, that's more like Madonna 1980s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Early
the
90s,
back of the
yeah.
dress is awesome because you can see her whole ass. Like
Oh.
you could see the entire butt.
I saw this clip too. This was actually kind of sweet of her.
Look, we can see her butt.
But she's
Gaga
the only one
butt.
who's worried about this guy, really. I mean,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't see
Aw.
this. That was sweet.
Yeah, yeah,
What
that's something for
happened
your
to it?
positive fandom. She was on the red carpet and some guy tripped. I don't know what he tripped over, but it was right next to her, and she seemed to be the only one who paid attention. Finally, some other guys started moving when Gaga moved.
What
Like,
the
she's
hell?
the only
This
one who went
video
to help him.
won't go back to it.
Oh, it's probably because it's another part of a different story. I'll see if I can find the clip here.
Yeah,
There we
please
go.
do. Okay,
Oh,
here we
there it
go.
is.
You
This
know
is
what?
it.
I refreshed it. So here we go.
There we go.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's at the very end of this clip, I believe.
Yeah, because it was whenever she went to go grab him is whenever it went to the next one.
See, I thought she was gonna sing in this, and then she didn't.
Or it was the next clip after this.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'll see if
find
I
it,
can
Tom.
find the clip.
Yeah. But yeah, she did look great, and it's funny because the way that she was wearing that dress too, I noticed that dress style was like that's like a new kind of style, I guess, of having the waistline come down a lot further, which makes me think that they're gonna bring back not high-waisted jeans. Like that shit is fucking gone. Like
No,
The hip
bring back
huggers.
the low cut because
they
look
need to
at
stay out.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oops.
oh this
Go
is
back to your
this is another
Meg.
person.
There you go. And we
But
also
that's
have with us finally Megs. How you doing?
Hey, man.
Hi, Meg.
Hey, guys.
Gang is all here. Holy cow.
I
Oh,
know.
snap.
We're being all judgy, Mags. What's going on?
Yeah.
Ooh, judgy? Women being
Yeah.
judgy? That's not.
Toxic femininity at its
And-
height.
Oh, yeah.
Also expressing when we like an outfit.
Mhm.
Yes.
I love how
Yes.
Carrie has to bring in the positivity. I get it.
Now this isn't as good as the clip you had because it doesn't have the full wide view, but yeah, this is the best I could find.
Ooh. What?
Because you can actually see him take the dive a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, she's like the only one that cared.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I mean, she immediately. Here she is.
She was on it.
And finally,
That,
these
I
guys
love
over here
that.
trying to be
That
a
makes
hero.
me happy.
Okay, Lady Gaga's a good human, everybody. Lady
Yes.
Gaga.
You save this for your
confirmed.
infinite positivity. I'll give you the clip
Because
that's
this
linked
is the kind of thing that actually shows like somebody's human reaction, right? Like if when you see something like that and then your immediate instinct is to go help out,
Mm-hmm.
that shows that
Well, it
she's
shows a lot
down.
about her personality because she
Yeah.
didn't have time to
Mhm.
think, right? She didn't have
Yes.
time to go, oh, this is going to look good for me to run over there and help
Exactly.
this guy. No, like I said, she's the first one there. And then finally, you got Huey and Dewey over there to the right going, maybe I should help that guy up.
And you
I
know
don't
what?
know.
You're right because like her you saw her face. Her immediate reaction was like that was
Yeah,
just
she was
a
like,
very human reaction.
Yeah.
Of, oh my gosh, are
Mhm.
you okay? Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna let that moment substitute in my brain for the moment she allowed someone to throw up on her on stage.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus.
mind you, she was so much younger back then, so I feel like
I think we were all a little stupid when we were younger.
she gets a little pass for me.
You know,
on that
everyone
one.
lets someone throw up on them when they're younger.
I mean,
We all go through the stage.
We all go through something like that.
Well, there was that time in college, I guess.
Michelle.
That one time.
Look at this very low butt line. I like it. Not gonna lie. I don't mind this.
I don't mind it either.
I think she looked great.
It just reminds me of, like you said, those low cut jeans, and I'm like, no.
I want those
we
to come
can't
back.
have no.
I
We
want
don't
They're
need those to
no
come
one's
back.
best look. No one.
I do. I want them to come back. They were great. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so the funny part about the Oscars, the red carpet though, was I know a lot of people don't watch it. I did end up watching it, but what I did notice was that first of all, there was a white trend because a lot of the women were wearing white dresses.
Mhm.
And the other thing that I noticed was that there was no weirdos. There was like a lack of weirdos at the Oscars was a big surprise this year because there was a lot of just classic style dresses,
No men in
a lot
dresses?
of plunging lines, like a lot of plunging neck, a lot of feminine dresses, a lot of masculine look. Like for the dudes, they were all classic masculine suits, all classic suit and tie. Probably the only person out of everyone that wasn't dressed in a classic one was The Rock, and he was like rocking this peach colored
Oh, I saw him standing next to Emily Blunt.
thing. Yeah, and he still looked good, but like everybody else was kind of, oh, here he is.
Did you see the question that he got asked on the red carpet
No.
about Black Adam failing? I'm like, dude, there's a time and a place for that crap. It's like he
Yeah,
put him
you
right on
don't-
the spot. Yeah.
You don't ask that.
That's lame that they did that. What the hell? I just had it 2 seconds ago. There he is.
That's a
So
nice
he-
color on him.
Yeah, so
That
he
is a
has
nice
his
color.
Why does
It
this thing
makes me
keep
think
popping
of
down?
Jason Momoa and that particular shade of pink that he
Mhm.
likes to wear.
Here, I got a better way of doing this because Cosmopolitan apparently isn't like having a functioning website. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't know you still needed an image. I had one here, but I was looking for that video.
It
Keep
works
looking.
on him.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, that does look good on him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
again, it's like a classic style. Like he was probably the only person I saw that wasn't wearing black and white. It was it was very just classic. Men were all wearing very classic style stuff, which I liked. Like I was like, you know what? This is classic Oscars. Like nobody's slapping anybody. No men are dressed in women's clothing. Men
no
are not
Harry
wearing
Styles.
high heels. Yeah, like it's not like this is very acceptable. Was like
It's not something outrageous, basically.
yeah, it wasn't like the Hunger Games. Like you weren't seeing
Oh,
just
God.
insane
I
dresses.
think if The
and, like,
Rock shows up in a dress, we're all screwed. I think at that point, it's like
I mean, yeah,
all
like if
bets are off. Like,
you see him in a tutu.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, this is I can't remember this guy's name, but he's an idiot.
Okay, let's see.
He's from Variety.
Henry Cavill. You
He
brought
already
it.
looks like an idiot.
Now they're saying he's not playing Superman. What do you say?
Like, look at him there.
You
He wants
know-
to squish him
What
like
the
a
hell,
bug
man?
right now.
all that
Look at
I
the
could
vein
do and that
popping.
we could do
Yes.
when we're making Black Adam was to put our best foot forward, surround ourselves with the best people, and then also deliver the best movie we could. Our audience score was in the 90s. Critics, took
He
a couple of
wants to
shots. That's
take
just the business of it,
The
though.
Rock to him right
Um,
now.
But I
Yeah.
think it's almost
trying
like
not to
when
look
you have
at
a
him
pro football
either.
team and your quarterback wins championships, the head coach wins championships, and you have a new owner, and the new owner comes in.
It looks like
says,
he's looking
not my
beyond him.
coach, not my quarterback.
I was trying to see if
I'm
the
gonna go with
eyebrow
somebody
got
new.
raised.
Henry Cavill. You brought him back.
Yeah,
And now they're
he-
saying
What'd
he's
you
not
just
playing
say?
Superman. What do you say?
You can
He
tell 'cause there's
handled that very
Yes,
PR
he
like.
did.
He did.
He
poor
handled that
guy.
very well.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
No, but
God.
that dude deserves it. Look at that fucking. He's got like. I just want to punch him in the face.
Does he have
He's
one
got a
painted
punchable
finger?
face, this dude.
He does have one red painted nail.
Oh my
I was gonna
God.
say something. That's where I stopped myself.
I didn't notice that.
Actually, the rest of them look painted, but they don't look like they have. But it could just be from him pressing against the microphone. But
No, there's
look like they
no.
got-
That one's one hot
just the
pink
one.
nail.
Yeah,
Is that
just
a
the one
thing?
nail.
Is that a
I-
thing?
I don't
It shouldn't
know.
be.
It
No,
shouldn't
I
be.
see the
No,
guys
it
with the
shouldn't
one
be.
painted fingernail, and I see them with the one black fingernail a lot. Like actually like painted
Yeah.
black.
No, I want to know more about what that means because that's
It's kind of, I guess,
I
like a couple years ago, and I don't know if it's still a trend now, but like the ring fingers, you painted those differently, but I don't know what this is. So
What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I mean, I do that whenever I go to the nail salon. I do the ring finger usually differently than the other ones.
Yeah.
But that's
Right.
just
But you're
But
getting
I'm
them
a
all
girl.
painted.
yes,
yeah, you're
I
getting
am.
them all painted. Yeah, exactly.
But also I'm a girl. Like
Also a girl, yes.
oh my god.
Yeah, but
okay.
on the Oscar carpet, I thought that was kind of a low blow question.
I agree because there's a time and a place, and the Oscars red carpet is not one of them. By the
No.
way, the Oscars didn't have a red carpet this year. They had a champagne carpet, and it was really awkward because the people.
Someone said it looked like shit. Who was it? I can't remember.
I don't know. But I was like,
I mean,
why
I
didn't they
did, I
just make
forgot.
it red? But they were like, we're doing like a champagne / beige colored, like
But that doesn't usually
carpet.
show up well on camera anyway.
I
'Cause
know,
it's
and
so
then
it's so
No, it
washed
just
It
looks
out.
gets
red.
dirty really fast.
And then they-
Exactly. It gets washed out, and yeah, with all the lighting.
it was so funny because the interviewers kept being like, it's the red carpet, but it's not actually red. But you guys know what we mean by it's red because that's just like a thing that we say. But it's actually like, they had to keep explaining it over and
Oh my
over because no
God.
one understood what the hell they were talking about. It was pretty bad. Here's another cringe bit from the white / beige / champagne colored freaking carpet, because that's what it is. It's not the red carpet.
It looked terrible.
Oh man, listen, whoever did that, someone was watching this and he said, whoever picked the champagne carpet, they're fired. Like that's how that went. Like that's just no.
It's
Kara,
stupid.
you're right. That would get easily dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
What if
just
they
looks
spill some
really.
champagne or wine or something on it?
It makes it look
Maybe
like
that's what that actor I can't remember. I wish I remember who said it looked like shit. Maybe that's what they were saying is that it just was getting completely.
It's probably dirty.
because everybody's getting it. It looks like somebody's basement carpet. Like you.
Mhm.
Well, it's
not the
weird
right
too
color.
because see where behind Bob, see this place right here? That's where like the stage was for the red carpet. You got the Oscar like statues here. There's a bunch of flowers over here where people pose, and like that's where you see all the things, right? So even there, you could have one of those strips of red carpet there, and it would have been fine. But they didn't even do that. It was like all white, and I was like, why? You could have just done at least one from here to there, so that they can pretend they're standing on the red carpet. Because it used to be from like where the limos drop you off to the fucking door, but now like they didn't do that anymore. I don't know. They were trying to be different. It's weird.
Was it? It wasn't like some political or woke reasoning, was it?
They haven't given one.
Okay.
It was just a stylistic choice.
Like, oh, red is Republican. It's or Russia.
no, because as you can
Like,
see, everything
There's
else is
so
red.
much red there. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they did like red curtains, red like everything else except for the red carpet, which kind of made no sense because they could have easily had one strip of red carpet going by.
If they would have just swapped that, the whole color theme, if it red on the ground, white up top, that would have been stunning.
Yeah, that would have been much better. Like have the like champagne colored
Yeah.
drapes and things like that. But anyway, so this is another cringe moment I caught. I was watching this live and I laughed my ass off because Bob Iger's wife said something really cringy. So here we
Oh,
are.
this is what you were referring to.
Yeah, this was cringe.
Guys, we're very excited. Sorry, we're just chatting with our boss, Bob Iger.
Yes, Bob Iger.
We're so happy you guys are here. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us.
Nice to see you
You guys look wonderful. You both look wonderful.
Look how much dick sucking is going on.
Super fans, you know. Right. You're super fans. That's the truth. You guys look wonderful. Ro was saying that the theme this season is this lighter colors.
And you seem to be on trend, my lady.
You know why? My husband happens to be a white guy.
How do you mean
Dresses.
Bob Iger's face is like,
Look how red he is in his face too.
Well, you guys look fabulous. And you were
just on trend.
He's like, I told you never to get on camera with me.
And it's always good to be on the carpet, which we haven't been. We've been up top.
And then they're trying to like change the subject because they're like,
Yeah.
we get it. Like these girls are like, yeah, we get it. Oh my god. And then he's just like, what?
It's
the
like she
fuck?
tried to make a joke, but she clearly doesn't know how to make a joke.
No.
No.
Look at
Not
him.
in
He's
these
like, what?
moments. No.
She's like, let's just make a joke about white people because that seems to go over well.
And his face just, did you notice how immediately red from embarrassment?
Mhm.
And he was like,
he looked there was another cut of this because originally when I saw it, like on the red carpet, they zoomed in on Bob's face when she said that, and he was like, and it was like one of those like looks, if looks could kill moments. Like she was like, why'd you say that? Like it's gonna get clipped. Like it just did. But,
yeah, obviously, yeah. Someone's
that
gonna
was
catch
fine.
that somewhere.
Nina Infinity
yeah.
is going to show this on our show tomorrow.
Here's another one that was another red carpet moment that was hilarious. This is from Hugh Grant. Now this guy's calling Hugh Grant out for this, but I think it's hilarious. This guy's going, Hugh Grant is the biggest D-bag for this interview. Hugh, if you don't want to be there, just go home. Worst Oscar interview ever. I thought this was hilarious. Okay, here we go.
Hugh Grant, you are a veteran of the Oscars, and you've been here a few times. What's your favorite thing about coming to the Oscars?
It's fascinating. The whole of humanity is here. It's Vanity Fair.
Oh.
He's just like, bitch, I ain't got no time for this.
Excited to see tonight.
To see?
Yeah, well, I know that you probably watched a few of the movies. Are you excited to see anybody win? Do you have your hopes up for anyone?
No one in particular.
Your suit? Who made your suit? You didn't make it.
I can't remember my tailor.
That's okay.
That I
He's
can't
like,
believe
stop
he said.
asking me dumb questions.
I think he wants to skip ahead.
It was such an amazing film. I really loved it. I love a thriller.
He's probably a little drunk too.
Okay, this is the part that made me laugh.
I'm barely in it. I'm in it for about
I'm about 3 seconds.
And you had fun, right?
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm rewinding that because that was so funny.
That was good.
So tell me, what does it feel like to be in Glass Onion? It was such an amazing film. I really loved
No,
it.
it
I
wasn't.
love a thriller. How fun is it to shoot something like that?
Well, I'm barely in it. I'm in it for about
Still, you showed up and you had fun, right?
almost.
Oh,
Almost.
Thank you so much. It was an
Maybe she reminds him too much of that night.
I was going to say.
Oh my god, did you see his rolling
Carrie's the only one
eyes?
who-
Oh my god, that was so funny. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Hugh when he's leaving. He's just like,
It's
He's
like I
done.
want to get the heck out of
I'm
here.
fucking
He's
done
done.
with this.
Well, here's what I
bitch.
wonder if he's not pissy about. He's there mainly to promote Dungeons and Dragons. Notice what she didn't mention one bit.
Yeah.
Dungeons
Dungeons
and
and
Dragons.
Dragons, that's right.
But also, just think if you're having just, I don't know, like an average day and, you've got your real life stresses and stuff and you have to go to this thing and then talk to inane people who just are fake bubbly. Like, what did you like about the man? And you're like, that seems like totally real to me. Like, he's like, I'd rather be anywhere but here.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
so
I actually don't
funny.
even remember him being in Glass Onion.
That's because he was in it apparently for like 5 seconds. Even he
Yeah.
didn't remember that he had to
He
show
was
up.
probably pissed he got cut out. That was another thing you should never ask if you know.
You
the
had
actor's not in the
fun,
movie that much.
right? Like, no, actually,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
worked for 2 weeks and all my work got cut. You asshole. Thanks.
Oh my god.
It makes you wonder if the experience on set wasn't even that great either. I mean, just think about it. So
That's what he was kind of insinuating with that, I think. 'Cause she was like, "Did you have fun?" No, not really. Okay,
Almost.
wasted
almost.
time.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He
Almost.
didn't give her an inch.
No.
Maybe he doesn't like her. Maybe they have some kind of thing in the past and she's like, I'm going to smooth it over by interviewing him. And he's like, okay, let's game on.
No, I'm not having it.
Maybe it's possible. Well, the Oscars apparently didn't do too well because, as we heard, none none of you ladies watch it. And I mean, I watched it, but let's just say I didn't pay ABC to watch it. I don't think they've realized I watched it. But so ratings poison, early Jimmy Kimmel Oscar ratings humiliating 16 million, according to Breitbart. Now here's here's the look at the last decade here, starting with 2013, goes from 40.3 to 43.7.
I just gotta say, Deadline's giving him an extra 2 million viewers, by the way.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. I wonder if they're not adding the digital numbers to it, because we've had more sources say 16 million than we've had 18.
Oh wow. Okay. So this is 2023. They're claiming 16 million now. Now 2022, 16.6 million. I'm guessing about 1 million of that is due to the slap. I'm pretty sure a lot of people tuned in like after the slap. Like everybody was like, wait, what happened?
Oh, it skyrocketed. I think it was more like 12 before the slap, if I remember right.
Okay, so I gave it, I was too generous. I gave it like 1 million. Okay, maybe it's more than that. Because the 2021 went from 10.4. Woo! I like how they're like virus year.
as if to say, hey, this was the cause of the low viewers, but
you
really
think
it's
that it would
because
be
they were
higher
virtue signaling.
because you think it'd be higher because more people were home.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, and everybody was watching everything online. Like you would think that it would be higher, but no. Yeah, because the year before that it was 23.6, and that's still pretty good comparative to this. Like, I mean, that's bad. I think 2020 was the year that they did like a lot of political commentary, if I'm not mistaken, and everybody was just like, okay, we're done. Like I'm over the Oscars. Isn't that wait, what year was that, Tom? 2020? Who won? Who won in 2020?
I'm trying to think of when Gervais did the Oscars, because people really liked watching him.
2020 was Parasite.
Okay. Is that what it was?
That's because it'd be the 2019 movies, if I remember right. And
right.
Yeah.
Was that the year Gervais also hosted?
Or he did the Golden Globes. I don't know if
maybe he's never done the Oscars. I don't think. I can't remember now.
It's funny. Somebody had asked him on Twitter if he could do the Oscars, and he was like, "No,
hell no."
And 2020 had
Joaquin. Oh no, they're saying the Globes.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
People are saying 2020 did Gervais.
He did the Golden Globes.
Okay.
2020 had people. 2020 had people rooting for Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. It did have that. It had
because it was 2019 when
actually
it
watched.
Yeah. I just remember I was pissed because a foreign film won Best Picture, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was one of Tarantino's best movies ever, and I'm like, seriously?
I had that too.
Like Parasite won, and it was already nominated, I think, in the foreign category.
I don't even know what Parasite is.
It was a good movie.
I never watched it.
It was pretty good.
I liked it.
The movie may be fine, but my point was like, this is the Academy Awards for North America.
You're right. You're right.
Why is a foreign film winning Best Picture?
Yeah,
that was the first time
it to foreign film category. I did want to point out this chart is not. It doesn't have the figures from prior to 2013.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is if you go all the way back to the 70s, it was pretty consistent for like 40 years that they were getting around 40 million to 47 million viewers.
Do you have that? We can show it if you have it.
Yeah,
well, no, but Carrie's not wrong, even if she can't. Because you go ahead if you got it.
Here, I'll send it to you. But
I know, like we were talking about this morning, because the Oscars are basically only second to the Super Bowl, basically, as far as at least they used to be.
And then in 2014, which is right around the time everything started to get really political culturally, and there are riots happening, and that's when and politics started to permeate culture even more, I think. That's when it just like started nosediving. But you had like 40 years of it was pretty much the same.
Wow.
And then there are other things happening too, of course, people more options to watch things and watch YouTubers or watch whatever, but kind of fascinating that it's not that long ago that it just dropped. If you scroll down, Nina, on that.
I think I found what you got here.
Okay,
yeah.
It's
I got it, Nina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This here?
Yeah.
And then, yep. Okay.
And
Yeah, you
and
can see here.
go up, scroll up to the bar chart, Tom, and there's a little thing at the bottom there. You see where you can pull it over to the right, and you can see that how it sharply drops off there. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh,
What was you see the highest bar?
Yeah, the highest bar. What is
what
that?
year is that?
1998.
Okay.
I think that was the year Shakespeare in Love won.
Oh God.
yeah, I think it
Harvey
is.
Weinstein.
Well, that's what I said. That we have what's called English Patient Zero, and that's when when the Weinstein brothers started buying out the Oscars every year, and everybody scratched their heads, especially the year Shakespeare in Love won, because they're like, "Wait a minute,"
Because that
I
movie
think
was
that-
fucking terrible.
Because it beat Private Ryan, if I remember right. That might have been 99. Though.
Titanic.
Chat's saying
people are saying.
Titanic.
Titanic
yeah.
won that year. Okay, that makes sense because that'd have been 97 movies. Yep.
Yeah.
Because that was the first year in a while a movie that was nominated that people heard of. That's probably
The thing with the Oscars, especially like right now, like I mean, I don't know about before, but right now, it's like the Oscars are tone deaf. They don't understand that they have good opportunities to do things. Now, you don't want to get Gervais, fine. Like, okay, because you have problems with him or whatever. But like, people respond to that and that type of behavior. Like you're like, okay, that shock factor or whatever, people are going to respond to that. So then you're like, oh, let me go with Jimmy Kimmel. Like that is not the kind of host that people will respond to. Now, if you had gone with, let's say, I don't know, Chris Rock, who just had a, massive Netflix special drop, who had this, like the slap controversy last year. And then you go with Chris Rock as your host for this year. That would bring people in because people tuned in last year because he got slapped on fucking stage. So you want to ride that. It's like, I don't know who's running this show.
And not only
That's what
that,
you
but
wanna
he could have used the opportunity to roast even last year's situation and then
Sure.
lighten up the mood and then
Make
move
fun
along
of
from it.
yourselves.
Yeah,
he
make fun of
would could
yourself and
come
move
out on
along.
stage like surrounded by bodyguards and shit.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Do you know what hosts would like totally bring back the numbers? Like they would skyrocket, but they'll never do it. They're not gonna have the guts.
Besides Billy Crystal?
Would be Dave Chappelle.
Oh, there you go.
I
There
would
you
have
go,
watched
yeah.
that.
Then everybody would be
watched
tuning
Dave
in. They would have
do
gotten
it,
a bump
though.
in
That's the
numbers.
thing.
Like
I love Chappelle.
Honestly, like any of these people, you bring in like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Chris Rock, any of these kind of people that are like a little bit edgy and make fun of everybody, and you'll have at least a certain amount of people, tune in to see how it's going to be different than fucking Jimmy Kimmel. Like Jimmy Kimmel's so milk toast
about him.
Nobody cares. And that he had like this one joke where, and that was the thing too, Tom, because this year I noticed that they were all kind of not saying anything politically.
Yeah, there was a few here and there moments, but not as bad as they had been in the past.
Not at
Probably
all.
because they got the word to zip their lip because obviously their ratings have really
a lot of the
plummeted over
jokes
the
they-
years.
And a lot of the cracks and jokes they did try to make didn't land too well.
Didn't land. Like Jimmy
No.
did that one joke about January 6th, and it
And it's
did
getting roasted
not
online
land.
big time.
Yeah, it was about Tucker Carlson.
And it didn't land. Everybody was like, and then like they
Mr. Epstein
immediately
Island.
moved on.
Let's hear some more. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what a
Somebody
lot of the
said-
comments were. Yeah.
Somebody in your chat said, "Damn, get Hugh Grant to host it."
He
You're
seems
like,
like
yeah.
he has a couple of things to roast on.
Yeah, that would have been more fun, honestly.
Here we
like,
are.
seeing him, like being like, yeah, that's funny. Like,
Well, I almost
Hugh
made
Grant
it tonight,
hosted.
folks.
Hugh Grant would just be like, we're
Tom,
here to
do you-
celebrate the Oscars, I guess.
Tom, do you have that clip of Jimmy Kimmel saying that?
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, please do, because we can make fun of his only joke.
Didn't he try to poke fun at the slap last year too?
Did he?
I think
didn't
I
hear
heard
about
that he was trying to poke fun at the slap.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
I
didn't
am
hear his
guilty
opening
of not
monologue.
actually watching the show. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
I didn't watch it, but I saw somebody tweet about it.
I saw it in passing. Is that weird? Like I had it on, but I wasn't really watching.
this
I
is
was
the
just like,
first
"Oh."
year I have not watched the show, even in like afterwards. Because the last few years I haven't had cable or television in years, and even this year I
Okay.
didn't even bother watching it after the fact.
Here we go.
All right, yeah. Here's the joke you were talking about.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
44,000 hours of violent insurrection footage
into a respectful sightseeing tour of the Capitol. Editors can turn 44,000 hours of violent insurrection footage into a respectful sightseeing tour of the Capitol.
That was it. It was like a 2-second joke, and that it was in the editing section where they were like trying to announce the editors and how editors are so wonderful because of what they do with the film. And then he was like,
it doesn't
"Yeah."
sound like it landed pretty well because it sounds like he's saying the opposite to what he's trying to mean.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It
I
sounds
don't know.
really bad. Like it was just so like it came out of nowhere because no one was being political except for like the one documentary people, like because the documentary people that
There was
won,
a few other spots, but they weren't nearly as harsh as they usually are.
yeah, the documentary people that won, they were like they called out like Putin, and they were like, the Ukraine will be free again, and like it's just like, okay, but like other than that,
because I did
what
have
other
a bit of a rant on it this morning where I went off about it.
Tom, what other parts were like super woke? I don't remember.
Didn't they wear blue ribbon? Some of them wore blue ribbon for
Did they? I didn't see.
That could be.
I don't know.
Does Jimmy Kimmel know how to be funny now?
No.
No.
I don't think he does. Like, I really don't think he knows how to tell jokes.
He has his writers handle that for him.
Exactly. Just like games journalists.
He doesn't even have, but that's the thing. It's not even like, because like that joke wasn't Jimmy. It was whatever was written for him. He was just reading it off. But he doesn't even have good delivery anymore. Like that's the thing. It's like he doesn't know how to deliver a joke. If that was supposed to be a joke, his delivery is wrong.
And it's not even really a joke. It's basically he's giving a political opinion that excludes, maybe half of the population or more from the joke. Like it's not a joyful, funny, it's not even a good mocking kind of thing. I don't know. It's not, it just doesn't even feel like a joke to me.
It's so funny, Carrie, that you say that, because it's almost as if everyone at the Oscars got the memo, like in terms of like whoever was invited to the party, because every single kind of interview that I heard, like for example, Nicole Kidman's like on the red carpet when she was being interviewed, everybody was like, so like, what are you looking forward to tonight? Or like, what do you want to do? Like, what are you looking forward to tonight? What do you think about tonight? And everybody was like, I just want to have like fun tonight, and let's just have fun. It's supposed
everybody
to be
but Hugh Grant.
Yeah, everybody but Hugh Grant was like,
he's like, I'm
just be
contractually
nice.
obligated to be here to talk about movies. He didn't ask me a fucking thing about it.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, but most people were like, let's just have fun. Like, let's just let it be a good show. Like, it wasn't like, oh, let's be political and make political noise and like all this stuff like that. It's like, it's almost as if everybody got the memo to not be political.
Yeah, the only other time I would really say is from just the clips I watched was when you had certain winners trying to present this idea. And like I said, I did a rant on this morning, so I defer you to that for more on that. But we're basically like, yeah, it's the first time so-and-so got to see themselves doing this, or they're so glad so-and-so's got to be this for the first time. It's like, no, you're not. It's
Then Natalie was telling me, I haven't seen it, but she said she watched one that was like really inspirational. That was kind of like, these are the opportunities I got in America, and like very like uplifting, actually.
Oh, that's a good way to go at it. Yeah.
That was the guy who won for Everything Everywhere All at Once, the actor.
Key?
Yeah. I forget his name.
The guy who played Short Round in Indiana. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. His speech was actually really powerful. Like, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and his moment hugging Harrison Ford at the end, I think, won the night.
I know.
Yes. Like, hold on. I think I have a picture of that. That one was.
I think some people did like a side by side from like the
Mark
the
Hamill posted about it.
Can you pull that up, Tom? That was a great.
Yeah, I
picture.
got it. No problem.
I was like, oh my God. Well, see, she should have and I think Tom pointed this out too. Like, he should have been like the one in freaking the new Indiana Jones, not Phoebe Waller-Bridge or whatever her name is.
Fleabag.
That Fleabag.
That's so special. That's so special. I love it. It's so precious too. I mean, obviously they've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And this is a special moment.
Now, let me ask you ladies this. Have you ladies watched Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yes.
Any of you?
I have not.
That was one of my favorite movies of last year by far.
Okay, I have
really, really, really good.
I have it, but I've only heard good things.
It was one of the few, like I talked about this morning, but it was one of the few movies that did not have some big political agenda. And it was proof that you don't need to have a political agenda of any sort to be successful. Like, this is proof that people don't want that. This is proof that you can sweep the Oscars by just putting out a genuinely entertaining film. That's all it was.
It was really good.
I heard that it's a better MCU film than the MCU.
Yeah.
That's
I
It
saw a different
definitely
movie
is.
than everybody else, I guess. I don't know.
I
I thought the effects were good. I thought some of the performances were good, but to me, and I'm going to spoil some of the story here for some people, so if you don't want to know, plug your ears. But to me, the movie was basically about a lesbian throwing a fit so hard that she ruins all existence, and she has major mommy issues. That's what it's about.
Well, kind of was, yeah.
It kind of was.
Kind of was.
It was
about
a
that.
coming of age, and it was I understand.
I
the
don't blame
tantrum.
anybody for liking it, but like
It was
just
genuinely
that third act
entertaining
really
to
ruined
me.
it for me.
Yeah, Kara,
Like,
I'm in the same boat. Like, in a sense that because it was exactly what Tom said. It was a coming of age story, but like it was about a lesbian who's throwing a hissy fit. And that's totally fine because teenagers throw hissy fits all the time. Like that's just that's the way of life.
This one just happens to undo all existence when she's doing it.
Yeah, but what was interesting though
is this
was
Scarlet Witch all over again?
Kind of, yes. Well, this is why
of,
people I
yeah.
think were comparing it to Multiverse of Madness
Yeah.
beyond just the effects, but yeah.
I think what it showed more than anything was that you could do because a lot of people don't like gay and lesbian stories and movies because they think it's like oversaturated now. But I think that it showed that you can do it and do it well without it being like this, like pushed in your face.
And I did learn that lesbian love must be much easier in a dimension where you have hot dogs for fingers. I'm just going to say that. I mean,
I did see a
had some
picture
fun
of
with
that.
it. Yes.
Yeah, and
That was one of my favorite things.
But that's the thing, though, right? Like the movie was very different, and it was a huge undertaking. Like it took on a lot. Like
I'm
it was
sorry,
so
Nick S.
different.
I'm sorry, Nick. An Asian lesbian girl.
Oh yeah, get
I
it
mean,
right.
yes.
Do Tom
I'm
do
so
better?
sorry. I need to do better.
Yeah, do
Look,
better.
at some point, there are rocks with squiggly eyes. Look, you're gonna have to accept this movie for what it is, okay?
No,
I
totally
will say this though,
predicted it was
Tom.
going to win almost all the Oscars.
I
It pretty much
honestly
won all the
didn't
ones
think so,
figured it
though.
would
I
win.
didn't think it would, and the fact that it did was surprising to me because I think that this, like I said, I think this was one of the years where they're like, let's just give fans what they want, like for the most part, because apparently fans really like this movie. I think this movie was one of the only movies people watched, like from the list of best pictures,
And
like
Top
other than
Gun.
Avatar.
Yeah, Top Gun.
Well,
I
there was
still
a
never
few
watched
movies
Avatar.
this year. There was a few movies this year I think a lot of people had seen. That's probably the only reason they had an audience, because I got to imagine once people realized it was going to be very safe and nobody was going to get slapped, they were just like, yeah.
They're like,
But other than Avatar and Top Gun, did we
Elvis. I watched Elvis.
Did you watch Elvis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw
I watched
Elvis.
Elvis halfway and then I was over it.
I
I
didn't
liked
watch
it
that one.
more than I thought I was going to like it, actually.
I enjoyed it.
What
Yeah.
about what was the other movie? Tar? I want to see Tar. That
was-
looked good. I haven't seen it though.
My problem with Tar is that cool scene that everybody put out there is like, I
Uh-huh.
guess that's just one small bit. And that individual ends up being the villain of the piece anyway.
Oh,
So like it goes against everything that we
well,
think.
then that's something I don't want to watch. Like what?
That's my interpretation, what somebody told me anyway.
What was the other one? Okay, so Everything Everywhere All at
All
Once.
Quiet on the Western Front. Was that
All
just in
Quiet.
the-
That was the
did
military.
that make the main
thing.
category too? Yeah, because that's a German film actually.
Yes.
Has anyone watched that?
No.
I have not, but I want to because I've heard good things.
I haven't
about
heard it.
I would watch it though. Yeah, at some point. It did win something though. It won best adapted.
It won Best Foreign and I
Screenplay?
think that Best Adapted. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it did win that. And it won best score too, I think.
Yes. Yep.
The doom doom doom. Because I heard that song every time in the Oscars, like every time somebody would step up. And I'm like, well, I mean, their theme is like stuck in my head now.
It's
so I
probably
can
one of the
see
only
why.
movies besides Top Gun that had real music in it. Because anymore all they get is what's his face, or all he does is the noise, like in Dune.
Okay. Yeah, kind of. Maybe we should get to some of these super chats, Tom,
Zimmer,
because
whatever his
I
name is.
do
Yes,
want to
let's
go
please do.
through the Little Mermaid trailer afterwards because my God, that was hardcore.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this?
The Tingler.
The Tingler 1959 for $10. Thank you so much. The Shawshank Redemption Red was Irish. Redhead movie was Morgan Freeman. Wait, what? Shawshank
Oh, he's
Redemption.
saying that's another ginger.
I believe, yeah, in the book, I think that he may be right.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's been like 20 some years since I've read the novella, but I think he's right because that's one of the few of Stephen's books besides The Body, which is AKA Stand By Me, where there's very, very few changes, and that's one of the biggest changes from my memory is, yeah, I think he's right.
That's crazy. I saw Morgan Freeman.
But nobody gave a shit because Morgan Freeman is so good in that role. It's just like, yeah.
Also, he still looks great. I saw him at the Oscars. He's doing a lot better than Harrison Ford. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they should have had it. Like they should have had him announce the last announcements because Harrison Ford could barely talk. I was like, what is Harrison Ford saying right now? He's just so old and like doesn't know what's going on.
Well, unfortunately for him, Indiana Jones is Disney's big movie this year, and Disney and ABC are the same company. And I guarantee you, when they introduced him, did they not introduce him as in the upcoming film Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny?
I don't remember.
I think they did.
They probably did. I don't remember.
And there was probably a trailer at some point in the night, but it was the same one as before, probably, I'd imagine. But yeah, you got to remember they're promoting the Little Mermaid. They're promoting that. Warner Brothers was promoting their 100-year anniversary, and they were trying to promote some other stuff.
I did see the 100-year anniversry thing. I didn't mind that. That was actually pretty good.
Well, we got to remember that's also what this night's about is a lot of promotion stuff for Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, and movie studios. That's like their bread and butter. The other thing that they really advertised was the Academy Awards Museum. They're like, please come to the museum. Like everybody.
Like, no.
And Warrior of Justice, I think you're right. Morgan Freeman has been 60 for about 30 years now.
This is true. This is true. I mean, he looked great. I was like, man, this dude looks great.
Just growing into his
great.
age. That's all.
He just doesn't like he just doesn't sound like an old man. Like he sounds
What happens
great.
whenever you're not like well, I wouldn't say problematic, but he kind of doesn't go with the flow like a lot of Hollywood does.
He doesn't. He's great.
Have you guys heard the crazy conspiracy theory that Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix who faked his own death to then?
No, but now I want to buy into it.
No, that's funny. What? That's hilarious.
And it makes sense in a weird way.
It doesn't though. Why?
Because he started on public television. Like I would totally picture Jimmy doing that.
Oh my god, that sounds funny. Kara, you want to get this super chat?
And that's why he talks like that because he had to stop singing all the time. He's like, I gotta find a way to stop singing to the kids. Just talk really low, man.
If you need a crazy conspiracy theory because all of yours came true, that's one you can have. Okay.
Oh, children. I'm Jimmy and Morgan Freeman.
Warrior of Justice for $5. Thank you. Says, when I die, I want to die like my grandfather who died peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like all the passengers in his car.
Oh my goodness.
Give me a second.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
a
you
joke.
very much. He does that.
Let me get this
who's
next?
next? Yeah, go ahead.
No one of consequence tipped $5. Maybe I'm biased, but I really like Idris Elba as Heimdall, even though I wish they did more with him. I agree. I liked Idris Elba as Heimdall. I just like Idris Elba in general.
I just like Idris Elba in general too, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling him as Heimdall. Not at first anyway. Like he grew on me, but I was just like, like I just didn't see it. I always see Idris Elba as like Stringer Bell, and if you're not like selling drugs to kids and doing the Stringer Bell kid, like I don't see it. I do want to watch his like Luther though. I think like
I want to watch that too.
I've heard Luther is supposed to be really good. I would watch that
because there's that new movie coming out, right?
Yeah, that's his like. That's like the movie for the series or whatever. That's what he turned down Bond for. So I'm like, this dude is dedicated to this role. I want to see what he's done with it because he's been doing it for like 10 years.
Luther, I mean, I only watched like the first probably 3 seasons or so, but it's very entertaining.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch it. I definitely want to. I really do like Idris Elba too. I think he's a good actor. Okay, let's see. Carrie, you want to get this one?
Sure. The Waltman 4 for $4.99. Thank you. Says, all right, this is for the ladies. Tom, do they know? Wait, I just thought that was funny. It's for the ladies. Tom, do they know
He's gonna
of
make
the,
me mansplain this now. No.
of the 588th Night Bomber Regiment?
Do any of you ladies know about this?
No.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna make me look it
Should
up
we?
now.
That's a good
He-
question. Should we?
Is the Waltman one of those guys who can't talk to ladies? Like where you have to talk through a man because it's disrespectful?
Someone
I
else.
hope not. I really hope not. No, Night Bomber Regiment. Okay, let me look this up here. Trying to remember.
So
now.
you don't even know it. You have to look it
No.
up too.
But he's making me explain it to you guys.
Oh,
He's just let's be real. He's only doing it
could
because I'm
Google it.
the
So he's
'cause I'm
making
the
you
producer
he's
or
making
whatever.
you mansplain it to us. That's what it
Yes.
is.
It's like you're our male chaperone.
Oh.
Okay.
The Night Witches of Russia,
Yes.
World War II, one of the most decorated divisions.
Thank you.
Oh,
Interesting.
I have
You
heard
beat
of
me
that.
to the Wikipedia.
Kara can
I read
Google better
chat.
than Tom.
I read chat. Of course, chat knows,
Well, I
right?
was bringing it up in Wikipedia, but yeah.
Chat beat you to it.
Nickname for an
I
all
take no
female,
credit
all
for
female
that.
military avatars of the 588th
Ah.
Night Bomber Regiment, later known as the 46th Taman Guards Night Bomber Aviation Regiment of the Soviet forces. Though women were officially barred from combat at the time, Major Marina Ruskova, used her position and personal contacts with the Soviet leader Joseph Stalin to obtain permission to form a female combat unit. I see a movie starring that chick from Resident Evil.
Interesting.
Oh, Mila?
Oh,
Yeah,
Mila.
Jovovich.
Mila. That's her name. Mila.
What was her name?
Mila
Wait.
Jovovich.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, that would
be
be
int-
good.
that would
I
be
would watch
interesting.
that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
where's that thing, Tom? Ah,
What
damn
thing?
it. I don't know your clips on this thing.
Which one?
The more you know.
Yay!
That works too.
Oh God, I love how I like the yay.
Thank you, Altman, for that history lesson. And then I think Michelle, it's your turn, if I'm not mistaken.
And the Neil89 with the $2 super chat at Nina. I believe they're called mom jeans.
Wait, who's wearing mom jeans?
I think
I
this is
don't
in
think-
reference to Lady Gaga. No, I think those are more military.
No, they weren't.
No.
They
No,
were,
we were
like,
talking about
military.
the load, like the jean cuts is what we
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
talking about earlier.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, moms
yeah,
are
the mom
definitely not
jeans.
wearing those low cut jeans, man.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
no.
That's
They're
a no.
not. I like the low cuts. Okay, Megs, you want to get this
Meg.
one?
Mr. Tickle Trunk for $2.20 Canadian dollars. Eyes were on Gaga's butt when the photographer fell.
He's joking, but he's probably, well, you're not probably wrong.
He's not
Everybody's
wrong.
eyes were on her in the room, I guarantee you. But,
He's not wrong. I mean, my eyes were on her butt the whole time. I was like, oh my.
I should have said that. I should have said that in ASMR to make it better.
Oh,
yeah. That's
Hold on,
what it
let
is.
me
Oh, I
see.
forgot about
Going
that.
back to our segment.
Oh
There-
no.
Oh yeah, we'll do the next one, Megs.
Okay.
We'll all do one.
Okay,
How
we
about
got John
starting
Thomas
now?
next.
Okay, I'll
Gotta get
start.
water for this.
Okay.
Gotta get some water
Get your
for this.
waters, ladies. All right, here we go. John Thomas for $5. Play the Hugh Grant red carpet clip. LMAO.
Your wish was
We did it already. Yeah, we already did it. We already
He
did
sent
it.
that earlier, I'm sure.
Okay, okay.
Oh gosh.
But thank you again, John Thomas.
Kara, you don't have to do the ASMR if you don't want to, but go for it if you
I'm
want
down for it.
to. Go for it.
Tom might enjoy this a little bit too much though.
That's
Oh, I always do.
Toxic man flu for $5. Love you, Tom. Ladies are nice too.
Nice.
Of course, Toxie has to say that because he's married as well. But yeah.
Mhm. Oh God, this one looks to be funny.
Carrie, it's all you.
I just laughing because last night my husband and I say one of us will say a prayer out loud before we go to sleep. We kind of trade off. And last night because I was kind of whispering, he was like, "You should totally do a hilarious segment called Prayers to Jesus ASMR."
Oh my God, that would be funny.
I pray that you anyway, there's so many things wrong with that.
I'm
Okay,
so
Warrior of Justice.
confused right now.
That sounds
Praise be to
simple.
Jesus.
Warrior of Justice for $2. The beige carpet does not match the red drapes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey,
Oh, he's the guy that did the joke from before.
Yes, he is. So you got it
Oh
twice.
my
in a row.
gosh. I get this one to do.
yeah.
Thank you. For how do I say this?
Samael.
Samael.
Samael. The infamous with the $5 super chat. Howdy, ladies. Watching Hollywood blow itself, I see.
Oh wow, that's good.
Then we got a super sticker from G Dog. Thank you so very much, G Dog, for the super sticker. Let me see if I can see what it is here.
Thank you,
Did you happen to catch what that was? Let's see if the
No.
mods
Was it the
did.
thumbs up? I think it was a thumbs
It
up.
is a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kara. And thank
Yay.
you, Mr. Tickle Trunk in the mod group as well. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I believe there's over 500 of you, 550 of you watching. And
Wow.
almost half of you haven't hit the like button. What is wrong with you?
How
Hit the
dare
like
you?
button.
Do it, chat.
For shame.
Do it.
We're gonna
For
bully you
shame.
into liking the channel, chat.
Yeah. And then we got E. Clay Thomason. If I think it's Mag's turn.
Mags, yeah.
I think he means add, but let me add the red carpet to the ginger side list.
This is true.
Ooh.
It was too red.
Oh my God, it was too red. He took it out. Wow.
Yeah, we
That's why I
need to
think
make
he
it
said add
darker.
instead of and.
Or lighter. Or
They
whatever,
made it
yeah.
lighter this time, though.
Lighter
They
this
didn't-
time, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it was the black carpet or something. That's fine.
Yeah, you said wine. The first thing I was thinking of, like, yeah. And then we got Samael, the infamous again.
Samael, thank you for the $5. Today's comedians, guys like Bill Hicks, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Sam Kinison would
Kinison.
slap the ish out of them all. Yes, or out of them. That's true. Especially George Carlin.
And I really don't like a lot. Yeah, and I was just gonna say I don't like a lot of them hijacking George Carlin as of late. It's like you may think he'd be on your fucking side, but he wouldn't be.
No,
He would not be for half of this, if not most of this crap you guys are going for. He would see it for the bullshit that it is.
Yep, and him and Bill Hicks especially.
Yeah, Hicks, yeah. But nobody's sitting there going around trying to use Bill Hicks as a lefty martyr or whatever you want to call it.
I know.
And we got Action Com here. Says in the in memoriam section was busted back to a PowerPoint presentation. It was like last year. What did you guys think? Or it wasn't like last year. Okay, so what he's talking about here, did you guys see last year's?
I forgot about. I forget what it was like last
That was
year.
that tone deaf one where they had the music playing and they actually had actors come out and talk about individuals. So they wasted like 20 minutes on this. It was terrible. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, this year it wasn't bad. I thought it was better because they had like Jimi Hendrix.
Morgan
Oh my God. You put that in
Morgan
my head.
Freudian slip.
She knows too much.
Oh my God. What was his name? Now it's like it's in my head. What's his name was singing? The dude.
Morgan Freeman?
No.
What are you talking about?
No. Oh my God. Catwoman's dad. What's his name?
Oh,
my
Lenny
God.
Kravitz?
Lenny Kravitz. Thank you. Oh my God.
Say because that's
Jesus fucking Christ. Lenny Kravitz was singing, and he did a really good job. He was like singing in the piano, and I mean that guy's great. And they had like, it was really sweet because they had John Travolta like introduce them in memoriam, and the first one they had up was Olivia Newton-John. So it was just like, and he got all like teary-eyed like when he was announcing it, so you could tell he was like feeling really emotional about it.
Oh my God, Sandy.
Yeah, I love you, Sandy. And so I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Oh my God, see, now this is gonna be a thing. It wasn't like that. God damn it.
It's called a joke. God. Come on, kids. Grow
Oh
up.
no.
Thank you, Action Com, though. And then I believe, did you read one already, Nina? I think you
Yeah,
did. So I think it's
I
Kara's
just did
turn.
that
I'm
one.
sorry about that. I jumped ahead.
No, it's fine. Go for it, Kara.
Sahil for €2. I personally thought Everything Everywhere All at Once was nihilistic as hell.
Nihilistic?
Nihilistic as hell. I don't know what that means.
It means like like promoting the meaninglessness, like nothing matters. I haven't seen it. I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's not
hopeless.
horrible, but like I said, that third act for me is where it really kind of hit home with the themes of the film. But I was like, well, that was a very pretty movie wrapped in some really oddball themes.
For me, it
And
was
there are-
actually like getting to the point where it was like, oh, this is, oh, damn. Like, because getting to that point was like, kind of boring. Like, I was like, what is this movie? Like, this is so boring. And then all of a sudden, like, just shit hits the fan. And then you're like, holy fuck, my eyes got raped. Like, I feel like
you do feel that way after a while.
I kind of felt like my eyes were raped a little bit for a while.
Oh, I had fun watching it, and I was like,
In a
"This
good way.
actor is done."
In a good way.
And as soon as it was done, that's the first thing I said. I'm like, "This movie's gonna win all the awards this year. It has everything they want in the awards. It's gonna win all of them." And
Well, there you
yeah,
go. You're right. You were
didn't
right.
win all
Well,
of them, but when I went through my
in the
predictions,
Oscars.
the only prediction
Brendan
that I remember
Fraser won.
Yep.
That's true.
Well,
got
I predicted
his.
he would.
I
He
know.
got his.
I was like,
Have you seen that movie?
I
No,
haven't,
but
but
I'm
I've
going
really
to.
been wanting to watch it.
yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Have you seen it, Carrie?
No, not yet. That's one that I do want to see. I've heard
I
good
wanna
things
see
about
that.
that one too.
It just seems so sad.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
I make
Like
fun
you've
of
got to
fat
be
people a
mentally
lot.
prepared to go into that one, I think.
Somebody
it every time
somebody
I
made a
wake up.
comment over his win on Twitter saying that he was promoting, was it fat phobia because he was in a fat suit doing this or something like this.
But
yeah.
that was like Brendan Fraser came out and was just like, hey, it kind of needed to be done to kind of put the point across of the whole movie.
Yeah,
Isn't the whole point like the opposite of what the movie's about? Like it's supposed to be about how miserable being fat is. Like that was
I think
the whole point.
their explanation was more like how dare somebody portray fat people when they're not fat or something.
Oh, this is their new thing, right?
I'm just like, what is this? Like,
But it's Brendan Fraser of all people.
I'm like,
Let this
what,
man
Brendan
have the
Fraser
comeback
deserves
he
this.
deserves.
Well, this
So
is the same
basically,
thing.
they wanted to find the one actor that is so fat he's about to die because he's mortally obese to play this one role. I mean, that's just so ridiculous.
Well,
And
the
then
funny
put him
part
in
is
the-
that go ahead, Carrie. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, and then they could just wrap him right into the in memoriam section.
Oh my god!
No, it's like
Carrie,
but morbidly.
She's
but
right.
more-
It's in the words. I
It's,
give her the
it's a
pass.
dark
She's got
joke.
a
It's a
card
dark
right
joke.
now.
It's a dark joke.
It was
People
good.
know
She's
I'm
got a
kidding
card right now.
around.
No, and I think it
But
needs to be said.
It is
But I agree.
very unlikely to find someone who is in that severe of a condition to who is an
Portray that,
actor
yeah.
and able
Who's
to get
able
around
to.
and yeah, but they do this thing all the time. They're always like, it only goes one way though. They're basically like, if you're portraying someone who's in an oppressed category, the actor now has to be in the exact same oppressed categories. So they go after, remember the movie Boys Don't Cry with Hilary Swank played
Yes.
Brandon
Yes.
Tina,
Won all the Oscars.
won all the Oscars. One of the
Yeah.
first times that people had seen a trans person depicted on the big screen,
Mhm.
and it was groundbreaking for people who had gender dysphoria. And now, all these years later, the woke, they attack that director, Kimberly Pierce, if she goes to
What?
colleges. Yeah, they call her a TERF. They're like, you should have cast a trans man, a real trans man. Hilary Swank is a cis woman.
But that's the only reason anyone
I
saw that
know.
movie is because she was
Exactly.
in
Well,
it.
and this is exactly what happens, right? Like we had, who was it? Zoe Saldana, wasn't it? She had to apologize for
playing Nina
an
Simone.
actress. Yeah, that she wasn't dark enough to play
She
or
wasn't
whatever.
dark skinned enough.
And
That's
then,
she cried about it.
Charlize Theron had to exit out of that project because everybody was freaking out that she wasn't trans or whatever. And where's that project
Charlize
now?
Theron was also not a fucking murderer, and she played
Right.
monster. I mean,
Exactly. I know,
Where are we
it's the
going with
most
this?
redonkulous thing in the freaking world, and this is coming from an actual fat person. I would rather have Brendan Fraser play me than me.
Well, and that's the thing too, right? Like going on to this point of the fact that Brendan Fraser wasn't a fat person and had to be made into a fat person caused the makeup team to win the Oscar for best makeup because they transformed him into this other person. And that's the whole point of movie and movie magic. This is what I don't understand about like the woke crowd is they've forgotten what movie magic means. Movie magic means
somebody had to say, I want to see John Wayne as Genghis Khan to learn it was a bad idea. See, we had
and not only that, but it's also allows the behind the scenes folks to come up with creative ways to put these actors and actresses in these roles to make them believable.
Exactly.
I mean, we always talk about talk about how CGI is taking over movie making and movies in general. What about the practical effects? And the one thing, because I recently saw Top Gun Maverick in theater again, it was shown again in my local theater this past weekend, and I appreciated all of the practical effects. I mean, it made it so believable and so real, and the fact that the effects department did their job and making you get immersed into the story, into the film, into feeling like you're in the pilot seat.
They also completely developed a whole new way of shooting those types of shots. They they had a groundbreaking new invention whenever it comes to filmmaking.
Yeah, the filmmaking, the cameras that they did and the film work. And that takes a lot of ingenuity and creativity. Yeah, like whatever happened to movie magic doing that? I mean, look at George Lucas doing that for Star Wars back in 1977. It's just, they don't do that. They don't do that stuff anymore.
Was it Peter Jackson who did the live view of the CG? I can't remember who did that. There was somebody who did that where they developed a whole new whenever you're filming and you see the green screen, if you looked through this particular camera, you could actually see the CG live view through it.
That sounds like a Peter Jackson thing, but I'm not quite certain on that one. I'm sure chat will correct us.
That is the kind of stuff that is groundbreaking and deserves to be noted at these types of events, because these are the people who are completely inventing new things that is going to benefit other creators in the future.
Exactly. And that's the art of or used to be the art of the film industry, is that you had you had to be inventive and creative to be able to change the way filmmaking is done. Where's the creativity now? You don't see it a whole lot these days, and it seems like it's stunted.
I still can't believe what you just said, Carrie. They're coming after that woman. Like, are you kidding me? That is the freaking movie that put you on the map, and now you're shitting on this person.
Call her all the names,
wow.
I don't.
It's
know
not like
the
the names
Yahtzee,
mean anything
stuff like that.
anymore.
Yeah, they don't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
it's
one
part of it just
apparently.
because they can't have somebody else have that
Kara
prestige, right?
I know.
They
I have
can't
no
let somebody
sympathy.
else have been the first ones to do it, because if you are, then they try to make it to where, you tried, but you did it wrong. Let me tell you how you did it wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah,
You did it wrong. You
Kara's
didn't
the worst of us, you guys.
Yeah, that's me.
Are you?
I guess.
Oh, I got canceled back in January.
What? It's
I lost
so
my job and everything.
Kara's a true turf. You didn't know that?
Yes.
Oh wait, I know who you are.
Yeah. See, Carrie just had the moment I had a couple weeks ago.
We did a whole Bronies episode.
You guys did?
And I know who you are, girl. It's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Congratulations for
Thank
making
you.
it through that.
I love that this connection's being made an hour and 24 minutes.
Look, I did the same darn thing. Because Nina was even pretty clear about it too, and I still had to do a double take on the message. I'm like, wait a minute, we're having the person on
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I thought she just would want to talk about that for a moment, and then I'm like, no, it's her. Holy shit, Don! Like, what are you doing? Your brain is not working right, but that's normal for me. So,
Oh my god! Real quick, since we're on the topic, I just want to cover this and get your thoughts on this, Kara. Hogwarts Legacy gets animal rescue all wrong. Please share with us, since you were canceled over this game,
fucking
how this
PETA.
game got this shit wrong.
God damn.
You were canceled over this game?
I tweeted that I was excited about this game. So somebody deep dove into my Twitter and found a 7-year-old tweet. That's it. That's all it took.
And then she got fired from her job.
Yep.
Within like 4 hours because of a tweet. They were like, "You're fired."
And this person attacked me because I was excited about Hogwarts Legacy, and that dubbed me a bad person.
Yep.
That means you supported the wrong side, Kara. Come on.
Who fucking who?
That was the tweet that you were excited about this game?
I was excited about this game. Yeah.
That's not going with the crowd. You're not going with the.
And then they did a whole. Didn't they do a whole thing with you?
Oh my god! Look,
guilty by
she's super
association?
famous. I didn't even know about
You
this
didn't know
part.
this? I knew this. Why do you think I like flipped the hell out?
Oh my god!
Tucker.
I was on
Wait,
Tucker, which I will be completely honest. I do not like this interview because Tucker was
don't
trying
show
to
the interview.
hijack it.
That is.
Yeah, I don't
just
like
wanted
this
to show
one
you
because
on
he
there.
tried to hijack the whole conversation, and I wasn't having it, so he cut it short.
All right, so let's not show the video, but yeah, no.
No, I
look,
just wanted to
she
show
made
you her
headlines.
picture.
Sure, you could be fired.
Stop talking, Tucker. God, never. I hate Fox News website. It won't let me pause on the
It is
fucking
kind of a crappy
scene. It's
website,
such
yeah.
a shitty website.
Most
God.
of these websites now, they're terrible the way that they have it set up.
It's like, who's designing this shit, man? Like,
It's
Jesus.
supposed to be designed for mobile use because everybody's on their mobile phones. It's not good for computers
This
anymore.
is true.
Oh, that's
But
what it is.
PETA can fuck right off. Hogwarts Legacy was amazing. I beat it. Like it is one of my favorite games of all time now. And
It was a great game. I finished it the other
PETA
day.
does not have a right to complain considering that they do their own shit too.
yeah. And they're just like, how dare you're not really saving these animals. They're using
Well, they
them
never
for
saved
their...
animals anyway. They
don't-
always kill them.
Okay, do you want me to open up a game like Far Cry or any other fucking game that has crafting in it where you actually go and murder an animal to go do that? Like, okay, go fucking, oh my god. Like, it's like, okay, pick your battles.
Yes.
Like it is so single mind, like tunnel vision. Like my other agenda didn't work, so I'm gonna try another route to just go and destroy this game. It's not gonna work either. I'm over it. I'm so over these people.
So, have any of you other ladies played the game besides Kara and Anina?
No, but I've seen at least 2 or 3 different playthroughs from 3 different people, and I've not seen whatever. I'm gonna quote Rings of Power real quick. I have not seen what they have seen.
Still haven't watched it.
Kara, don't even try. It hurts your brain. I can't even get
Like
past
she
the
said,
fourth
you
episode.
haven't seen what she's seen.
Yes, you have not seen what I have seen.
Just avoid it.
Yes, don't watch it.
No, but Hogwarts Legacy was great. I know I just beat it. I know Nina just beat it. It's just
And it looks like it's total fun. I don't understand why
so
people
good.
they're trying to invent demons in their own head.
Well,
And
there's the whole trans agenda. There was the Jew agenda, and then there was the animal agenda. Like they're just looking for things to be wrong. And like
They're
I've said this
grasping at
before, like
straws.
if you are seeing these things, like you are seeing them, not everybody else is seeing. This is a you problem. If this is what is getting like all of your attention and all of your energy, you need to find other things to focus on.
They need to be more constructive with their energy.
Okay, so I need you to woman-splain this for me a little bit here because I'm not a Harry Pothead, at least not the kind that you would think. Not here anyway. I don't know nothing about Harry Potter. So what is the gripe about this whole thing in the game here? that they're a far cry from animal rescue. Are they expecting it to be like 100% accurate to like when you rescue a dog or something, or what is the deal
Because
here?
whenever you go and rescue these creatures from poachers, you're not actually just releasing them. You're taking them yourself and putting them in your terrarium.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
fuck
like
PETA.
yeah, but it's also like, have these
They're
people
not
never heard of
real.
a sanctuary before? Because that's what sanctuaries are. Because they were like,
Exactly.
oh, you like they get them to mate and they get them to like do this and do that. It's
Or
like
You feed
or
them and
literally-
you love them and you have
yeah.
like toys for them to play with. Like
Yeah, I've seen the toys. They're it's really fun.
It's literally a sanctuary. Like I'm like, why like that's what they do in real life. Like they put these animals they put endangered animal in vast open spaces, and they help them mate and they help them like do whatever so that they don't go extinct. That's the whole point. And of course PETA has to get everything wrong all the time because
yes,
It's also they're not like real animals.
exactly.
No,
It's
they're
a
not.
Yeah.
fucking video game.
Right. Actually, Carrie, fuck you. Yes, they are. They're so real. Stop it,
I want to
Carrie.
believe that unicorns exist, Carrie. Stop it. You're blowing up my whole world.
I mean, what are they called? Like I've huffalumps or something. That's not how you say my huffalump. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I get a
love
little
lumps
heated
and
about
measles.
Hogwarts Legacy, if you can't tell.
Oh my god.
I'm so over it.
It's silly that they're nitpicking for every little thing to just try to tear it down. And the more they try to nitpick and the more they try to target it, the more it sells. So I'm like, what are you're failing. Stop. Just leave it alone.
It's true. Okay, real quick. Everybody just give your thoughts on because there's one more topic we gotta cover before we end the show. But before that, everybody just give your quick thoughts on the Little Mermaid live action.
Oh gosh.
Your favorite parts of this trailer, your not favorite parts. Go, Kara.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched the trailer?
I haven't watched it.
Oh my god. Okay. Are you gonna watch the movie?
I'm not paying to watch it.
Okay. All right.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer. Except my internet's not working right now. Carrie Smith, are you gonna watch the movie?
I'm gonna
Are you-
watch it, I think. Actually.
Yeah?
But I haven't seen this trailer. I saw the very first teaser thing that came out a while ago.
I saw that, but I haven't watched the new one.
Are you gonna go to the theater for it, Carrie?
No.
Okay. Force of Light, Michelle.
I actually would say the standout for me was Melissa McCarthy as Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
Like I actually do.
I liked her too.
If I watch it, it will probably be like when it comes out.
Wait, this is getting a theater release, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
is.
gonna see. I'm saying when it comes out, like where you can watch it at home.
Yeah, like Disney Plus or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't see myself paying for. I mean, unless I went like on a $5 Tuesday. I don't know. I don't see myself paying for it.
That's completely understandable. Why is my internet's being Mexican right now? I'm having Mexican internet, so it's not pausing on the Melissa McCarthy scene. I'm gonna put this in the back. One of you ladies, will you bring up the Melissa McCarthy scene so that we can pause it and talk about it? Because I thought that was probably my thing too. But before I get into it, Mags, what about you? Are you gonna watch?
No. I have the last, I guess, live action Disney movie I've seen was Cinderella, and I think that's their best one, their highest peak that they'll ever go, in my opinion.
Agreed.
And to be quite honest, the trailer, it just looks completely off. The CGI is off, and the colors are seemingly so muted. Whereas the original, I know it's an animation, but the original animation's so colorful, so pretty, so vibrant, and this just looks so muted.
It's like Zack Snyder's
Yeah,
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, and then not only that, but it just even like everybody else who's pointed out on the on Twitter, even Sebastian and all the and Flounder they look so weird. It's
Oh
like,
my god, they look awful.
They look like oh gosh, I just can't, and I can't deal with this Disney trying to butcher stuff from our childhoods. I
me.
can't do it anymore.
That
I
was
just
me
can't.
about my reaction, Mags, was the same thing as yours, like in terms of Flounder and the other dude. Like I was like, what the because that like
See,
because
I
it just doesn't translate well. It doesn't translate. Some things are animation wise don't translate well onto live action.
And not only that, but I did not like. So my favorite is The Lion King in terms of the animation movies from back in the day. And when they butchered The Lion King, and they call it live action when it's really just CGI'd animals, and it's like it's not even live. I couldn't do it. My brain just said, nope, I'm done.
The Lion King looked terrible.
Yep, I just could not do it. I'm sorry. See, look how
this part is good. See this part? I like this part. I thought this was really good with Ursula.
I can barely see it.
Yeah, it's
very
so dark. And
but
it's
this
so
part
muted.
is supposed to be dark.
But everywhere else in the trailer is just, it looks so, I don't know.
This part with like Ursula and the Little Mermaid, the part where she goes to Ursula's cave, like that part is it's supposed to be dark and muted.
They did try to. I noticed that, you know how Ariel and the like, look at that. It looks terrible.
That's fucking Scuttle.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks awful. Looks absolute. It looks like that she's literally like just with a cartoon.
It looks so bad. Like, this is Scuttle. Oh my god. Like, Scuttle had so much personality in the cartoon version, and this is like, what is that?
So
it doesn't even look like a seagull. It looks like a what is that? What is that bird?
That's Sebastian, right? By the way,
there's Sebastian.
If I remember right, I think they gender swapped Scuttle as well.
What?
Why? He's an animal.
What do you mean?
Very boring.
Oh, so and they even tried to I mean, of course, they did the aerial rock scene with the water splashing in the background, and it seems so like boring. Like it's like that's an amazing scene in the animation film.
Yeah.
And it's so dull. Like the way they did it, you could see it in the trailer, and I'm just like, no.
Is it just me, or is her bra super like?
Okay, I brought this up. I think I'm Mead. The toys leaked a little earlier. Her bra is actually scales. It's not shells like the original.
Yeah, it's not shells. Like I'm like,
Well,
why didn't
it
they
almost
make the
looks
shells?
painted on her?
Can
to be
we
quite
just
honest?
Can we just appreciate how it looks like she's literally just in front of a green screen? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just so obvious.
It's so bad. And they showed this at the Oscars, and they were so proud. They're like, "Look at our trailer. This is like next level movie making," and it looks like absolute shit.
But see, it doesn't even look as colorful. It just looks very muted and dulled.
Mm-hmm.
Like
this is supposed to be the most colorful part, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody did a comparison between the animation and that,
Mhm.
and there's so many more colors to it in the animation.
There's her as a human. There's Javier Bardem as King Triton.
That's what I thought I saw. I love Javier Bardem.
This is
I do
the
too.
this is the water rock scene. Like, look how just completely dull it was. It
There
wasn't
he
even
is.
like a
There's
big
King Triton.
It wasn't even like a big wave in the back. It
Yeah.
was just like a splash of water.
Like a giant like wave thing that just
scene
comes
was
in.
iconic in the movie.
Yeah. See, you see, there's nothing. There's not even a big wave. It's just like,
No.
here's some water splash.
Oh my god. Her bra looks awful.
It looks painted on. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. I mean, the human parts are like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just not feeling the hair still. I'm not feeling the hair. Not gonna lie.
Well, I can tell you
think
why.
the only reason that they are doing this movie is because it's about time for the IP to go up.
I just don't
think.
Like you know what's so crazy about the hair thing is like I keep hearing this argument over and over, like, well, the bright red would look really stupid. And I'm like,
no, it wouldn't.
Like that's Ariel. She has
oh my
bright red
god,
hair.
Carrie, what the fuck?
I just thought it'd be funny because she said it looks like a green screen.
Oh my god, I love it.
Carrie.
I
She's
love
like,
it.
"Your background."
Carrie's a mermaid now, guys.
You need to have flowing hair, that like fake
Carrie,
flowing hair.
Listen to me. The human world is a mess.
That's an understatement.
It's
Oh
all
my
woke
God.
now up there.
Wait, did we see a picture of Flounder? Because Flounder looked terrible,
I couldn't
man.
find Flounder. Like they like have hidden him because
No,
he's
he's
so
there.
There's
bad.
images out there.
He was only in like the trailer for like maybe 2 seconds. It
You
wasn't
wonder
even that long.
why? Because he looked like shit. Okay, he
Yeah.
looked like
Well, even-
absolute garbage.
I think some people were even pointing out like I think it was under Drunk's Twitter thread or something like that. He said that the flounder, the fish that they depicted as flounder, is actually a freshwater fish, so he shouldn't be in the sea. And I think the crab. Oh my gosh, is that flounder?
Yes.
That can't be.
No,
No,
that's
It
not the one
is.
I'm talking about from the trailer though.
No,
No, but
that's not the.
flounder.
but
The
that's him?
trailer one looked even worse.
That's
Yeah,
horrible. That's horrible.
I don't think that's it, Tom.
that's not flounder.
not
No.
one
There's
from
no
the
way
trailer.
Disney like approved.
You don't
that.
think so?
No. The trailer one looks like a real fish. Like he looks like a
It loo-
real one.
But the only fish, Nina, I see that's yellow is like a blowfish.
No,
that's
not
not
that one. There's
flounder.
another one, and it looks fucking so bad. Like it's like not. It's not this one, guys. It's not this blowfish.
Hold on, I'm gonna look under Drunk's
That one was
Twitter
pretty
thread
bad.
here real quick. See if I can find it.
It's not this one.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
not that.
Then I don't even see flounder in it.
There was a. I think
Are
there
you
was a
sure? Because
big
that's what
scene.
comes up on Disney Insider.
Well,
No,
that's
dude,
because they're
that's
trying
a
to hide
fake
it.
one. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a
but-
fake one.
Look, there's a thing that says "Know your flounder hoax."
All right, I think I got something from because people were copying.
Somebody's
I put it in
posted
the private chat.
Let's see. Let's see this. Yes, that's it. That's the one. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
let's
Here
see
we
this.
go. This is the real. This is flounder.
Oh,
So boring.
It
But
looks
it looks like an
ugly.
actual fish.
his eyes are dead. Like he it looks like,
Oh, I
it
wish
looks
it
like
was the other one.
it looks like a dead fish.
That's fucking Sebastian, and that's fucking flounder.
Like flounder's dead, man. There's no life in his eyes.
Flounder looks terrible.
Flounder
Just
got
looks
taken
fed up
above.
with this movie.
Flounder went like out of the sea with her, and he just died.
He's got them dead eyes.
He does.
Oh,
Like he looks like the type fish that like a kind of an uppity restaurant serves you, like with the eyes included. Like that's what he is.
I will give like whoever made this photo, like shout out because you've got like fucking flounder looking up at this thing like what the fuck, and this dude's looking up at this thing what the fuck. Oh my god, I love the internet sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes. Only sometimes. Okay, let's get through a couple more of these super chats and then we got to talk about our final topic before we head out. So we got Zahil, thank you for the 2. It says I personally thought EEAAO was we got
We
that
read
one.
that
Thank
one.
you. Bird Up for
My bad.
$10 says the talking rock scene in EEAAO was one of the first times I actually laughed out loud in a theater in a long time, and I annoyed some guy when I laughed. Great movie, and it deserved the wins. At that point, I was just like, is this actually happening? Like, am I watching this movie? Like, what is?
I was like, am I? Did I take something?
Yeah, I was like, was there something in my drink? Like, am I on acid right now? What is happening? Carrie, you should definitely watch the movie. Mecca J, go for it, Kara.
Imagine how the mainstream media would have reacted if Top Gun Maverick won Best Picture.
They were trying to say bad things about it before
They were.
the Oscars.
They tried.
They tried.
a lot.
They tried
Top
and
Gun
failed.
Maverick was so good.
It is.
It was one of the few movies that came out last year that I've watched multiple times.
Yes.
Yes. Agreed. Yes.
I'm like the only person that hasn't seen it. So.
Nina,
Nina!
We're gonna have to do a watch party then.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I just keep putting it off. I know.
It's
I'm
worth
Put
terrible.
it
it.
off, Nina.
It's
Watch
really, it really is
One
worth
of these
it.
days. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Maybe I'll just break down tonight and just find. I've just
Just
been
put on
in
some comfy
Yellowstone
pants.
mode. I've been on Yellowstone mode for like weeks now. It's just been like one Yellowstone thing after another. But I will definitely watch it. I'll watch it. Promise. Okay, next. Here we go. Go for it, Carrie.
Nick S for $4.99. Thank you. Says, I want to congratulate Disney for their live action The Little Mermaid. They are breaking racial stereotypes, showing that Black people can swim.
Oh
Kadoom.
Okay, that was funny. Okay. Next, go for it, Michelle.
Deleted scene with the $5 super chat. If I ever hosted the Oscars, it would be 40 minutes long and I would give away cars. Top Gun Maverick was robbed. The Northman was totally stubbed.
Northman was good.
Wait, the Northman was last year? I thought the Northman was the year before.
No, the
No,
Northman
it was-
would have been up for stuff this year.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
was
early.
it?
It was
Last-
early in the year, around this time last year.
Oh, then it
Yeah.
did get snubbed. That's terrible. Because the Northman was good. They should have at least done like an original screenplay like that. That's fucked. I didn't realize it was this year. Okay, Mags, go for it.
Mizit Wizard, I guess that's how you say your name. Sorry for butchering it. Thank you for the $5. All these lovely ladies in the panel on the screen, but why is this Tom chick being so shy with the camera? And of course, he's conveniently away.
Of course.
He's playing coy.
Yes.
Jesus Davila, thank you for the super sticker. I'm pretty sure it's a lemon, given a lemon, little cute lemon or something. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with that. Thanks, Jesus. Thanks.
It was either a lemon or I saw a poop too.
Oh, maybe it was a poop. No, that was Mr. Butt Crack. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, there it is. That was the poop one.
He gave a pooper sticker, so thank you. But we also had Action Com. Thank you so much for the $10. Oh, he wants this in ASMR. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Wait, I can't even do it right now because I have like, okay, hold on. I make a rich man beg. I'll make a shit. Hold on. I'll make a good man steal. I'll make an old man blush and make a young boy squeal. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby. There you go. I hope that did something for you there. Action calm. Moving right along to Kara. Go for it.
Don't tell them, Tom. But Nina, look up Sir Adrian Carton de Wire and read the first paragraph on his wiki page. The guy had plot armor.
Sir Adrian Carton de Wire. What? Okay, hold on. Sir Adrian Carton. Wait, what is this? Okay. Lieutenant General Sir Adrian something, a British Army officer born of Belgium and Irish parents. Why am I looking this up? Why?
Because he has had plot armor.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this guy's good looking?
Oh, he's got an eye patch.
He does have an eye patch.
I'd pass.
I
mean, if it was smash or pass, I'd pass. Sorry.
Okay, so pass. What about you, Carrie? Smash or pass?
He's only got one eye patch. I mean, okay.
Michelle? Okay, so we got a pass from Carrie. Michelle?
I'm a hard pass.
Okay, hard pass. Mags?
Definitely a pass.
Okay. I'm a pass as well, but we all know Tom would smash. Okay. All right.
Definitely bat Tom.
He's not here to defend himself. It's fine. Okay. Wait, whose turn is it?
Carrie's, I think.
Donald
for it.
J. Skywalker for $2. Thank you. Says great sequel idea. The Whale to Lizzo Sings.
Oh my
Why
god.
is somebody giving me the mean jokes to read?
It's just the way the roulette, the
The
super
cookie.
chat roulette's going
Yeah.
tonight. Go for it,
Donald
Michelle.
J. Skywalker with a $5 super chat. Why was the lady shot by Baldwin not part of the memoriam? Did you notice that?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Me either. Well, I
Uh,
did.
I
But I
guess
didn't
yeah,
hear
because
about
they do post like everyone's
Crew,
pictures,
yeah.
like crew and stuff. Ooh, interesting. I didn't notice that, but that's interesting. Okay. Max, go for it.
Wild Man Beyond, thank you for your $1.99 super chat. You know the story of Jamie Lee and the picture? I don't know what in reference to.
Are you okay? Because that's the other thing I was gonna bring up. Are you talking about the snub of the what's her name? Oh my
Angela
God.
Bassett?
Angela Bassett. Was that what he's bringing up? Because I heard that Angela Bassett didn't get up when Jamie Lee won. I didn't see that, but it was like all over the internet. And I was kind of thinking like, oh my God, there's no slap this year. So people are just trying to make shit up. Like, so who cares that she didn't get up because, Jamie Lee won. Like she was upset that she didn't win the award. That's like such a human reaction to be upset about not winning. Like,
yeah,
who cares? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, yes. The fact that somebody else won.
Let me fake congratulate you.
Like, who cares?
but look in the chat. They're talking about something else.
Okay, what?
Jamie Lee Curtis got in trouble because she posted a picture. This was a month or two ago, maybe. And in it was like of her office, and you could see she had this creepy painting, kind of like the kind of stuff.
It was the
that,
girl in the tub, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a little kid, and people felt like it was inappropriate, and she ended up taking the photo down. And
Oh, I did not see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I've watched videos on it. Yeah, it's creepy.
Somebody said, yeah, Wild Man Beyond said again, the last super chat says, no, the picture in her house. That's
yeah, that was it.
Oh,
yeah.
If one of you ladies has it, can you pull it up? Because I
I'm not putting that in my search history.
Yeah,
Nina.
I wouldn't show
No?
it though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want to
it's
show
kinda
that? Oh.
inappropriate.
No, it's in it. Yeah, it's on the
a
verge
naked
of
kid.
inappropriate.
Yeah, there's like YouTube videos if you want to see it later. That
Okay,
broke
I'll
it
look that
down.
up later. Thanks. I didn't know about this at all. Okay. All right. Wait, whose turn is it now? Let's just go with Kara. Go for it.
Seth with $9.99. Nice to see Carrie Smith. I was watching your coverage of the early Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. Y'all were right. Sorry, it's been too long.
Oh,
Hi, Seth. Good to see you. What I just mentioned, some people still don't know. I've had a new channel for the past year. So if you happen not to know, Seth, you can find me now at Deprogrammed. But good to see you.
awesome. Yes. I think the mods have been dropping the new link to that. If not, it should be in the description down below. So make sure you're subscribed to Carrie's new channel.
Please do.
And then there's one. You can get this one, Carrie.
I can't believe it's not butter for $1.99. Join the cancellation crowd, Kara.
Oh my God, I love how that's a fucking Melanie Mac photo.
I know. It's probably her with some butter.
And the name with the butter. Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Melanie.
Okay, here we go. Michelle, you're
Let's
next.
see. John Thomas with the $5 super chat. Our Avasi. I don't even know how to read this.
Avasti.
Oh, Arg, Avast ye Carolyn. Be what? Ye be sailing the high seas, do ye?
Arr.
God, terrible. I sounded like a gay pirate.
I mean, in fairness to me, I don't read pirate that often.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Mags, you want to get this one?
Sure. Billy D. Shilliams. I'm butchering these names tonight, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
For $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Do you think Everything Everywhere was payback for the last? I don't want to say it too much. Theory coming out.
For that.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think
no,
it
not
had
at all.
anything to do
I
with
don't
that.
The thing is, this movie has already been out for a while, so I don't
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
that new information. Well, most of us knew it was where it was, but the information that recently came out was literally recent. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I don't see it. I don't
Yeah.
see it.
They already probably made these votes, and the votes were already in
Yeah,
a while ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Ken Grifty Jr., thank you for the $4.99. Look at me. I'm a super chat. Chatty, chat. Ken Grifty Jr., thank you for the $4.99. Carrie, you want to get this one?
We already read this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
jumped ahead when I saw that.
no worries.
No worries.
And then
We got a super sticker. I believe that was a thumbs up as well.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
very
it
much.
was.
And then Tom, here's yours. You can go ahead and read that.
Wait, Tom brought up Adrian's injuries. Adrian who?
I don't know.
Yo, Adrian. I'm not sure who. Walt, man, who do you mean?
I don't
Oh, they're in the chat. Never mind. Yeah, when I was away, you guys dumped into Smash or Pass.
Oh.
Really. The story is this guy was shot in the face, head, stomach, ankle, leg, hip, and ear, was blinded in his left eye, survived 2 plane
Wow.
crashes, tunneled out of prison warrant camp, and tore off his own fingers when a doctor declined to amputate them.
What?
Describing his experiences in the First World War, he wrote, "Frankly, I enjoyed the war." Yeah.
Wow.
It's still a pass for me. I'm just saying.
Smash. No.
That changed everything.
I did everything for Carrie.
I do have a goldfish memory, yes. I can't
Oh
even
my
hit stuff
God.
right. Jeez, look at
Okay.
that. See, I'm all over the place.
Real quick, we're going to go over this other story that we all wanted to talk about. This young lady, she's an actress in Stranger Things. She played Eddie's girlfriend. Sarah Cunningham was the character's name. She's stepping back from Hollywood after allegedly being offered a threesome by a movie producer. Now, the movie producer is not Stranger Things. It's some new producer that she was working with. And allegedly what happened was she was offered a threesome by some girl that he had hired who he was sleeping with on the set. And so she was offered a threesome. She refused and she thought it was gross. Allegedly some other girl cast member saw the same thing happen, or like saw what went down, talked to her about it, and they all had a terrible time working. And so she's stepping back, and basically that's the long story short. She's just saying, like, you know, Hollywood creepy producers were offering her threesomes. Now, Kara, you wanted to talk about this. So what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's respectable that she is setting a boundary.
Yes.
And I think that more people should not be afraid to set those boundaries. Don't be afraid of you losing your career because you're not going to sleep with this person. That's not okay. Nobody should ever have that kind of power over your career. Doesn't matter. Like, I really like that she is going to step away from acting, or at least for now, until she finds the right project, the right team that she feels comfortable working with. And that she's going to focus on putting out her own content. I think she's going to do great, like on Twitch. Like, she's a big nerd. She plays a lot of Valorant, like, and she has a really good group of female content creators that I've seen her interacting with. And I think that's going to be a good, safe group that's going to make her feel comfortable in the industry. Now, given the streamer industry isn't the best, but if you find a good core group, you're going to be set. And I think that, like, I know Pokimane has her under her wing right now. And I think Pokimane is, of course, one of the most famous female streamers out there. And I think she's going to succeed. And I'm happy for her that she's chosen to put her mental health and her physical health at that, because who knows if she was to accept this and could have put her in a really risky situation. So I personally commend her for it, and I there's a lot of respect for her from me.
Well, I just say, like, with this, like, good for her. Basically what you're saying, just commending her for having that boundary, being willing to say no, even if it hurt her acting career right now, respecting herself enough to not belittle herself
Mm-hmm.
to go sleep with some random person for a job. At that point, you're almost like a prostitute. Like, let me prostitute myself out for this acting gig. So I just think that's very respectable. And the last thing I'll say is this stuff like this is why do not ever let Hollywood preach to you about morality. These people do not have morals. They are, most of them are filthy, like evil in many ways people. And it's just like, that's why when they want to sit here and tell us who is good people and bad people, let it go in one ear and out the other, because that's who they are.
Yeah, remember this?
Yeah.
This was just a few months ago.
And not only that, but it's a way of, it allows you to allows them in this instance, if you say yes to this, for instance, you're allowing them to control you, to have power and control over you. And yes, sex does sell, especially in Hollywood. Don't ever sell it. I'm sorry. That is a gateway for them
They
to
could use
control
that
your
against
life.
you.
Exactly. You're going to be under their thumb. They're going to control you. You may not be able to get the gigs until you do this for me type of situation. No. It's better. I'm glad she's holding on to her dignity, because I think that's more. I think you need more of that example too, especially with how degenerate Hollywood is. I mean, I know not everybody is, but for the most part, it doesn't seem like we hear a lot of good things coming out of Hollywood as far as some of the stories. So, I mean, we've seen for several years, even some Hollywood celebs who leave Hollywood to raise even their families outside of Hollywood to get away from California, and I don't blame them for doing that, because they don't want their kids to be living in that cesspool. So, good for her. I'm glad she said no. What was it when we were having that discussion in our chat about how some people were already coming at you, Nina, saying, "Oh, she needs to show the receipts." It's like, okay, like
she's not naming anyone.
She's not naming anybody. She's not outing anybody. She said, "This is what's happened to me, and I'm going to do what's best for me and take a step back." She's not going and being a turd about it.
I was put in an uncomfortable situation. I didn't like the situation. I'm not trying to shame this person or ruin this person's career.
Right.
I just didn't feel comfortable.
Right.
It wasn't my kind of thing. And I'm taking a step back. They didn't name anybody or try to ruin anybody's life.
Yeah. And they didn't put out some press release. Somebody in the chat I saw was like, "Oh, forgettable actress looking for attention." No, no PR person sent this out. This wasn't, she said this
on her live stream. Yeah.
And then the media took it and ran with it. This wasn't a PR pitch. She said it in an off, because they're like, "Why are you doing Twitch now all the time?" Well, because I'm going to do this.
Because this is better for my mental and physical health, as Kara said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame her for that. I honestly, that takes a lot of courage to say no to very powerful people, by the way.
This is the clip of her going on about this.
How old is she?
26.
Okay.
She's very young. Yeah.
Turning down acting projects and deciding to stream more. But the fact of the matter is, the last few projects I've worked on, I didn't have the best experiences. One of the last movies I did, one of the producers asked me to, he hired a girl that he was sleeping with, and then he had her ask me to have a threesome with them. So that's my boss.
And on this point, this is what kind of really bothered me, because I made a video about this, and there was kind of a lot of interesting comments, and some of it was about, she needs to show receipts and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people are not believing her. They think she's doing this for attention. But for me, it's like, and some people are saying this is actually a step forward in terms of what Hollywood is doing, because usually she would be raped. Basically people are saying, "Oh, somebody asked her for consent and she said no." Big fucking deal. That's not news. And I'm like, it's not just somebody. It wasn't even her
co-star.
An abuse of
power.
Boss. Exactly.
It was her boss.
It's her boss. It's a literal
producer.
It's like Kara said, it's a literal abuse of power. That's that's not right in any
No.
situation like that.
No.
Well, and you
No.
guys all pointed
absolutely
out she
not.
didn't name any names. She's
Mhm.
not actually insinuating a crime took place necessarily. But what
No.
she's
It
saying
was
is that's
just in
not the
an
kind of fucking
uncomfortable-
event. That's just
Yeah.
not the place I want to be in, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and not only that, that made she could easily say, I don't know what her leanings are or anything. It doesn't really matter. Like that's where her convictions are. So what? Like, okay, she said no. It's that's what everybody wants, right? So it's like,
Exactly.
why is there any, why are people getting upset and saying show receipts and all this? This is what happened.
Leave her
with it.
alone.
Yeah.
She went to go do Twitch to get away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Let her
And
do
it's-
it.
No
Well, and it's
receipts.
basically yeah. Well, for me, it's the fact that everyone's belittling the fact that it was her boss that did this, and
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, what? So she was asked for consent and she didn't give it, and like the guy moved on, and it's like, no, that's literally what the whole thing is about how people are abusing their power and how, men and women are abusing
Mhm.
places of power in Hollywood. Like, it's
Yep.
not like women don't do that either. There's a lot of times that women go off and, there was like a most recent one lately. What was it? Olivia Munn, or who was it? Olivia something, with that whole drama that happened, Tom, on the set of with the Florence Pugh and all those people.
Oh, that's not Olivia
Olivia
Munn.
Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Thank you, Olivia Wilde. Like she went off about like it was like that whole really gross thing with like her doing weird things with like not her husband and like whatever. The point is that they all do it. I mean, it was even an old Friends joke when Joey went to go for an audition. And then like the one casting chick was like, oh, you need to sleep with me and I'll give you the part. It's like, it's been known in Hollywood for a while that women do it too. It's just like men don't really talk about it. Whereas in women do. Women will come out at some point and say certain things like this. And I just don't think that, her coming out and saying this should be construed as this is like she's me tooing the guy or like, she's trying to ruin this guy's life. She's not practicing life ruination.
She didn't make a twit longer about it. She
Well,
just
and
had a passing comment about it.
And for starters, we
Sounds
don't
like
know who the
somebody
guy
asked her.
is.
Yeah.
And you could find out.
Like we don't know who he is even. So I mean, it's like she's not even like specifically calling out a specific person that the masses are gonna know.
Yeah, and you could find out pretty easily though, like because she also claimed that she complained to her management, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to complain to your manager.
There's a process to it. Exactly.
Exactly.
And if they ignored
did
it, and if they ignored it, shame on them. And so she's doing what's best and saying, "Nah, I'm going to step away from this for a little bit."
It's not like
I find a better project.
It's not like she came out and was like, "Oh, I starred in Stranger Things like 10 years ago, and the producer on Stranger Things sexually harassed me, and like that was 15 years ago." When you can't really fucking go and figure out what happened.
We go on Pamela Anderson on this.
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly she's gotten, so it's not like it's not like she doesn't get roles or parts or anything. Clearly she's getting them, but it's just the last several ones she's just like, nah, I don't think so anymore. I just need to take a break.
Yeah, it's not worth it in the end if you're miserable while you're on these sets and you're around these people for sometimes months at a time, and that's a really stressful environment if you are
that are very
succumb to that.
toxic. Yeah, that are very, very toxic. Yeah.
And so I sympathize with her about that.
I do too.
Because nobody should deal with that. In
No.
any workplace. Even if you were in a workplace right now at a GameStop and your boss is doing that, it's still not okay.
No.
Do not abuse your power over somebody's
Well, the other
livelihood.
thing is this guy is still actively working. That's another thing too. Like,
Yep.
I'm all for this like whole thing of like, look, let sleeping dogs lie if you're trying to bring up some shit from 20 years ago and if the individual's dead now and can't even defend themselves, right? Like that kind of shit drives me nuts. It's like, why didn't you say shit then?
Yeah.
Right? That's a little bit different scenario than this. She's not naming any names. Sounds like she was asked a question about not being in as many movies or shows anymore. And believe you me, she's in one of the biggest shows on the planet. I'm sure she gets tons of offers.
Yeah.
And in her
she's got a pretty
situation-
famous dad too. Check out the super
Casper
chat
Van
here.
Dien. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Tom, you want to read this one?
Yeah, sure. No one of consequences. Fun fact: Grace Van Dien is the daughter of Casper Van Dien, the great granddaughter of Robert Mitchum. So there you go. She's actually been in the business, or
She
grew
knows
up
what's up.
around it. Evidently,
She has the
evidently, too.
bloodlines for it, basically. Yeah.
I bet you that like her dad was probably like gonna go kill that, but I'm gonna go Starship Troopers on this motherfucker's ass right now.
Probably
You tell
more or
me
less
who-
lucky that her grandpa's still not alive. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn. And then Mr. Tickle Trunk for Toonie. Well, Toonie and 20 cents. Thank you. Weinstein was a sacrifice to the rest stay hidden. This is I
That's
think
a
so
sad
too.
thing.
I
And
think
that's
so too.
there.
When are they going to let that list out?
Never.
Who knows?
As it
And I
needs
think
to be out.
The thing is
Sorry.
the women that agreed to this too, they all knew what they were doing. So it's kind of, you know, them coming out and saying things now. It's
Mm-hmm.
And there again, like Mr. Chickle Trunk said, there are ones that are hidden, and obviously what we just witnessed, there are probably ones that are more recently hidden, and they're not going to be seen or shown.
Mm-mm.
And that's the sad thing about it all.
Mm-hmm.
And
like you almost need these names to be dropped, but at the same time, you respect them for not going out of their way to try and shame this person. Like it's a double-edged sword. Like it's rough. It's really tough.
And unfortunately, the Me Too movement didn't do real victims of these types of events any favors either. Some of them are silenced, and that's unfortunate. And
well, and
now,
I like what she was saying too, was that she was saying that she not only she's doing Twitch and stuff, that her goals are to do her own production, and she wants someone to invest in her so that she can do like movies in the future, basically with her own company. And not, and she made a joke about how she won't ask her co-stars to have sex with her. And I'm just like, well, that's a good goal to have. Like you don't want to be in that industry. Make the industry what
yourself,
you want to be. Like what you want
Be a
it to
good
look like.
example.
Yep,
exactly.
Lead by example.
You know what? You know who doesn't lead by good example though? Holy fuck! What the hell, man? Madonna.
Oh god.
Goddamn. Like every week, man. Every week I see her, I'm like, what
is she turning
going on
into
with her?
Golem or something? Like she went from Smeagol to Golem.
I don't know what is going on with her, man. She looks high in this.
She used
She
to
does.
be the person everybody bragged about knowing, and now she's the one that everyone's just like, nah, I'm good.
I
Oh my god, it actually goes.
It does. I don't know. What is she doing?
Chat, that's
I
Madonna.
Don't know.
Tom broke it.
She's doing thing.
Imagine if she had like
Yeah, we broke Tom.
gracefully, like a 64-year-old woman who you looked at and like you're like, that's a very, classy lady. And I just don't think anyone's ever going to say that about her.
She looks like she's 19, like candy girl going to a fucking rave. Like, what is going on with her?
Toad, I look just like a toad.
I mean, I just kind of look at her and see someone that's like mentally ill.
I think so too, man.
Just trying a little bit too hard to fit in with an age group that doesn't care about you anymore.
Yes.
No, and there are definitely celebrities who are her age who definitely aged pretty well, and they look
Jane
great
Fonda.
for their age. Yeah, exactly. And it's just I don't know.
It's sad.
I don't know what I'm seeing anymore. It's like
it's just really sad.
It's a shell, basically.
Although I have to say, I have a lot of knitters who watch Deprogram and they send me lots of things, and I love that hat. Please stop me. You guys let me know. You ladies let me know when I get too old. Just tell me. Pull me aside.
Oh my
be
god,
like,
when you can't pull that off, I will let you know, Carrie. I'll be like, Carrie, no. See, this is what I'm always talking about when I say these people don't have friends. Because if you were trying to do this, Carrie, I'd be like, Carrie, girl.
Stop.
Okay,
Stop
y'all. So somebody clip this particular Madonna clip and put Carrie's face.
Don't do that to her.
No, don't do that
Don't
to her.
take that. That's mean.
Meg, don't encourage that. What are you doing?
Oh, the
That
memers will do it
definitely
anyway.
wind up on Dick's division. So like,
That would be the most appropriate thing for Dick's division. Let me tell you.
Tom, I have a beef to pick with you about Dick's division. You
What
didn't
happened?
tell me when the show was on that I was
oh
on.
shit, I did totally space it out. Yeah, it was last Thursday. But
Yeah, I was like, how
We're,
dare he?
I was very disappointed in the quality of the version that got up. We're working on a director's cut that's much better quality anyway. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, because
It's not like it's unwatchable or anything. It's just me being a perfectionist.
I was one of the performers of their weird woke Oscar things that they
J-Laws.
had. Yeah, the J-Laws. And somebody told me in the chat like the next day on Infinite Hope, and I was like, "What? Tom was supposed to tell me about this."
You did, and I take full blame for that. That is my bad.
It's all good. I forgive you. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's it. That's the show. Tom, take it away.
No, actually, speaking of Dick's Division, I might jump over there right after this. So if you want, guys, head over to Dick's Division or Comics Division, I should say. There's yelling at parked cars, and I might go yell at some parked cars with them. But we have lovely panel ladies here that I want to give everybody a minute to plug their wares. We got Magic Tech Mags. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and on YouTube as Magitech Mags. And this Thursday will be my third part game stream of the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. So I'll be going through that. And yeah, you can come check me out. And Mr. Tickle Trunk is my usual co-host on there. So you'll hear him make some jokes and laughs. So, but anyway, yep, Final Fantasy VI. And that will be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So trying not to he and I have a shared love for the game itself. So
I'm on 7. I'm playing 7 for the first time.
Oh, I need to watch you then. I want to watch you play the first time so you can see the reaction.
Oh my
I
God.
may have dropped in on your stream, and Mags, I was in the chat, but like I didn't say anything. I lurked, but it was fun to watch you play. It was good. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, that's all
Thanks
I
for
got
becoming
going.
the member, Mondo Spieler. I hope I said that right. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a Midnight's Edge member. Tom, it's all you. I'm losing my
All
voice.
righty. Well, thank you so much, Mondo. And Michelle of Force of Light, tell us what you got going on.
Yes, we just reviewed Scream 6 and then also the movie 65. And let's see, this week I will be reviewing Mando episode 3 and then also Shazam, even though I don't think anyone cares because Warner's has killed Shazam.
Well, I heard the new Shazam. They're gonna have a super gay character, which is so what I was waiting for. So.
You know, that's definitely gonna make it just so awesome.
And Wonder Woman's in it too.
What?
Yeah, they did
Yeah, they
ruin that
spoiled that.
surprise. Yeah.
They got to get people in the theater somehow.
So Gal Gadot is actually in it?
Yeah, they spoiled it in one of the marketing things.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Like I
not
said,
like
they
it's
had to
gonna
get people
matter,
talking
'cause
about it somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry, you were saying, Nina. I didn't mean.
No,
to
it's just she's gone now, so I don't really care anyways.
well, as far as we know, we aren't 100% sure on that, but Carrie, as you've been saying, you have a channel of your own. Would you like to plug anything?
Yes, you can find me at Deprogrammed or at Real Carrie Smith, KERI.
Please do that if you haven't already.
Yeah, she got really funny comedy skits. Go watch them.
Yeah.
Indeed. And Kara, I have your YouTube link in the chat, but is there any other links or anything else you want to plug?
I am streaming every weekday. Well, except for this week. My week's a little crazy this week, but I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv/Carolyn. Right now I'm streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I just finished up my playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. So that is that's what I got going on right now. I will be on with Tom on Friday.
Friday morning.
Friday morning. I'll be on the morning show.
So we're going to dive into what happened to you a little bit, and then we're going to talk about all the other news of the day, whatever comes up. So yes, we can't wait to have you on Friday
and
morning.
you'll meet Andre. You'll meet Andre, who is a very cool Norwegian guy.
He appreciates everything.
He's great.
Well, that's because
I
he's
love
dead inside, like most Norwegians. But,
Oh my god, he's great.
And I'm not gonna get in trouble for saying that. He says that all the time. So.
Nah, he's great.
No, he's awesome. So yes, we can't wait for that to happen. And yes, thank you so much, ladies, for tonight. Nina, anything you got to plug?
Just check out my channel, Nina Infinity, and on Wednesday, I'm gonna be hanging out with Chrissy Mayer. I'm gonna have to confirm with her, but I'm pretty sure she's
goodness.
gonna be there. She's pretty good. I'll be
That
hanging
girl's
out
crazy.
with Chrissy Mayer on Break the Narrative, and then of course on Fridays I do my good news show, Infinite Hope. And that'll be fun. Do we want to watch something like wholesome before we leave? I can pull up something.
You
I've
guys
been
watch.
sending you
I have to take off. So
Okay, go.
I think Carrie does have to run, but yeah.
Love you, Carrie.
Bye.
Love you.
Nice to meet
love
you, Carrie.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Nina, I keep on sending you all my cute animal videos that
I know. I so
find.
That's our
appreciate it.
job.
I so
I love
appreciate
it.
it. Okay, here's one which I think Tom's gonna love.
Of course.
And so all of you, and so will all of you. Here we go.
Oh, I saw this one. This is. I was thinking about making this the new maximum effort puppy.
Yeah, the new maximum effort puppy. Here we go. It's so good.
You got this, dude.
He tries so hard.
He's
Oh, puppy.
so hard.
Oh, so cute. She's trying to show him. Come on.
So you can do it. You can do it.
There you go, little dude.
Oh.
So cute.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's got it.
Push your arms. I love it.
Your arms like this.
Oh. He's like, I'm tired.
No,
This is
I
a
did
lot.
one. That's good enough.
Come on, buddy.
Push yourself up.
He's gonna do it. He's going to do it. There you go.
She didn't even barely give him a boost on that last one either.
Yeah,
Look,
he did it.
look. He'll do this.
He's
so
cute.
That is
That's
so
cute. I
cute.
love
Yep.
it.
That's awesome.
So for those
Passed
kind of
out.
videos, come to Infinite Hope. That's what I do. Watch cute animals and try and balance out this crazy world. And as always, thank you everybody for being here tonight,
Yes.
and especially the panel. Thank you. You ladies are awesome. Thank you so much.
A lot of fun.
Yes, indeed. And while we have one more second, I'm going to show off a bit of art that was done for us today by Release the McCracken.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the racist version, no less.
Oh,
And this is the one that I'm on. There you go.
the racist version. Oh my god.
Here's the non-racist version with the actual logo. There you go. Tox Fem Power. So there you go. Tox Fem Power.
I like it.
I love it.
There you go.
Yes.
But I think
kinda-
that's kind of
I
fitting.
kinda
I'm
like
bald.
Yeah, I
mean,
like the racist version, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think that one's way funnier.
I'm like,
Good job,
I got a
Reese
look on my
McCracken.
face like you just
I
fucked
love
up.
that Carrie's Nebula. Like that's funny.
And she's purple.
I know.
Wait, am I Scarlet Witch?
Yes.
I'm
Or no, I
Scarlet-
think that's
no.
Kara.
I'm Scarlet Witch.
No,
You're down at the
Um,
bottom.
Yeah, you're the bottom left.
You're Angela Bassett. Yeah. So you and I are race swapped.
And I'm,
You're
I'm,
Angela Bassett.
I'm
We're taking
Captain
it
Marvel.
back.
Oh my god. Wait,
Yes,
who
and
am
you're
I?
Captain Marvel Megs. You're
Gamora.
Oh,
you're
that's Gamora, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My face needs to be green.
He tried, but I guess it didn't work out so well.
That
so,
Mags as Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love it. It's great. I love memes.
At least I give a better facial expression than Brie Larson.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. You smile.
Yeah, at least I
Definitely.
I love how he actually got the eyes here for Kara in the back here. If you see, like,
Yeah, she looks like she's about to set some shit on
she's gonna
fire.
start some shit.
Don't
Yeah.
mess with me.
That's right. No, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Release the McCracken, and also thank you to Douglas Nelson for helping me with the thumbnail today, which is amazing as well.
That was great.
For those who may not have seen it, real quick, I'll show it, and then we'll get
Y'all
out of here.
super buff.
Yes, you are. Y'all are transitioning, as I believe it was put.
Yep. we all transitioned into an Oscar.
I like it.
Carrie looks so proud.
She does.
And Kara's just like, yeah, I know I'm hot. Nina's like, you better watch.
Fucking watch this or all.
And Michelle's
just
just like, I'm just happy.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
And I don't know
I'm the
what
only-
Megs is thinking of, but it looks like she's thinking of something naughty.
Yeah.
I'm dreaming of taking over the world, like Pinky in the Brain. Tom, come on.
Where you're like, I can't wait to look at myself in the mirror.
Or I do.
Oh, happy Monday.
But y'all are
night.
the Oscars in my heart, ladies, I must say.
Aw.
So there you go. Thank you so much. This has been an awesome show. And you guys have been an awesome audience as well. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already. And maybe I'll see you over on Screaming at Parked Cars, or is it Yelling at Parked Cars? Whatever they call it nowadays. That thing.
That thing.
Take care of yourselves and each other. Till next time, kids.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Where's my thingy? Oh my.
Oh no.